Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Sorry for that scuffed intro. Welcome back to VTuber Tabletop. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. I forgot where we are. Hi, I am your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. You know when you kind of disassociate? You know when you just tap out for a second, you're like, what am I doing?
All the time.
Let's go straight to everybody's favorite part of the episode. Let's hashtag plug ourselves. Let's start with whoever's fastest.
Hi.
Apparently it's me. Usually people emote at this point.
I thought it was whoever's fastest to say hi.
I also thought that. I was like, are we gonna all scream at one
like,
time?
what the fuck?
Well, usually Windy's the first to use the emotes, so I was like, it's gonna be Windy, but nope.
I don't have the emotes.
What?
Me neither.
Anyways, Yume, hit it.
Oh well. Episode 25, we've come almost a quarter of 100 episodes. And last episode we were left off with some cool, really big cliffhangers. And I'm so interested to see how they resolve today. I'm expecting a lot to happen today, to be honest. Pastel and I have talked about it on our kind of sideshow round of table talk. But I'm Usubeni Yume. I play Lucy. And I look forward to today's game.
Amazing. Astrid.
Yes, it's me. A giant bug just kind of like landed on my leg, and I panicked in the background, but I'm okay now. Hi. I am so excited. We're finally level 8 now. So, yeah, I'm super hyped about it. But anyways, you probably know me by now. I stream here on Twitch. I do a bunch of art. I'm trying to get more into the arty-farty groove, you know what I'm saying? And I play a bunch of video games and stuff on my Twitch channel. And yeah, that's me. I'm pumped and I'm happy that everyone's here.
Amazing. Mr. Vossler.
Yeah, I'm WyndhamVossler, detective VTuber and part-time catboy. I'm a variety streamer. I just play a bunch of different games and try to have a lot of fun with that. I'm trying to play my first Shin Megami Tensei game tomorrow. That's pretty nice. But other than that, I don't have much to say.
Amazing. Pastel.
Hi, I'm PastelTheSnake on Twitch and Twitter. I do gaming content on my channel. Do a lot of horror games. We do a lot of point and clicks, puzzles, solvers, stuff like that. Yeah, you should come check it out. Oh, and Monday we're doing Modern, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yereza.
Hello, I am Riza. I do art and gaming here on Twitch as well. And please follow, subscribe to VTuber Tabletop. Thank you.
Amazing. And as I said before, I am your humble dungeon wizard, Merlin the Magister. Hello, I am a wizard boy. I play League of Legends and Apex Legend over on my channel, although I'm on a bit of a League of Legends ranked grind at the moment. Bronze 2 represent. So if you want to see some very mediocre plays. And OCE's best Poppy? ? Definitely not true, but I try. And apart from that, I don't think we have any announcements. Is a round of tabletop going to be happening this week? Episode part 2 of...
Let's go with yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Amazing. And as for the wishful thinking, you may. I actually reached top 50 in 2019. So I'll have you know, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty dang good.
Can confirm.
2019, that was 3 years ago.
I know, I'm out of practice.
You're past your prime, old man.
Oh no! Got my walking stick out. So.
You're already holding it in your hand.
That is true. I am holding it. Apart from that, let's get straight into the episode with a recap from episode 24. What was it called? Giant Tension? No.
Yeah.
Was that the last episode?
That was the previous one.
That was the previous episode.
That's the one before that.
I just
Oh,
realized.
yeah, that was...
Have I not released the current VOD?
You have not.
Oh, it's still. I've done all the stuff. I forgot to release it. But the episode is called Old Enemies. So,
Ooh.
episode 24, Old Enemies. Oh my gosh. I always get so nervous when I have to read the recap. Upon waking, Rowen is struck by a vivid sense or possible memory of a rustic time long since past. However, the visions fade as quickly as dreams often do. Matif and Rowen made their way to the ship and met a visibly upset Leaf. Distraught about the boat and the loss of his crew, Leaf complains to the two. However, the crew is bolstered by a striking speech by Matif and decide to keep sailing despite their sorrows. Meanwhile, the other three make their way towards the tree, only to find that neither the bell nor the tree are there as they were the day before. Lucy asks Dante to use his magic in order to regrow the barren flora of Pillager's Cove. However, upon trying, Dante realizes that his warlock powers and his connection to his patron are now gone. In his panic, Dante shows Emmyth and Lucy the black fungus that has slowly been infecting his foot. Believing the fungus to be the source of his absent powers, Dante finally makes a decision to act and find his patron. However, Lucy informs both Emmyth and Dante that he has his own worries and agenda to attend to. Dante and Emmyth split ways with Lucy and find Rowen and Matif at the boat repair yard, where Matif assists Dante by using burning hands to temporarily slow and reverse the spread of the fungus. They collectively decide to move west towards their goal as soon as the boat is repaired. Heading off alone, Lucy hires 3 different crews for 3 different tasks, with one of the tasks being accompanying Lucy to Jorin. Oh, my lord. Following the completion of their pressing tasks, the group meet Lucy at the appointed time to meet the priestess. However, Lucy is told by the matron that his sole presence has been requested. Deciding that it might be best to comply in order to avoid suspicion, Lucy heads into the room himself. Upon entering the room, there is no sign of anyone. However, a deadly ghost from the past emerges from the darkness to haunt Lucy. The old friends turned bitter enemies make small talk like an unstable chemical reaction just waiting to explode. Therefore, it doesn't take long before Lucy pulls out his blade and a fight against Adam and the 2 spell thieves that accompany him begins. Rowen informs the group of Lucy's trouble and they make an attempt to break into the room. Lucy is able to hold his own by deftly dodging the spell thieves' attacks, while the magical bond between Rowen and Lucy minimizes the damage he takes to himself. When the crew finally makes their way into the room, they are able to take down one of the spell thieves before Adam and the other spell thief escape with their lives and the Tome of Pestilence that Lucy has been carrying for so long. Following the battle between the Revenant and his past, Lucy tells them a short story of Adam and Eve. Not the biblical story, a story of his friends. When a young Lucy and Eve tried to escape from the blooming battlefield of Markovia's Bloody Garden. They went to Lucifer's most trusted and loved friend Adam to help them escape. However, for unknown reasons, Adam breaks his promise and uses Eve's torture to bait him out. Rowen takes this as her chance to try and connect with her reoccurring visions of familiarity to reality by asking Lucy about Eve. However, Emmyth, under the control of some unknown entity... Well, this is a recap written by Lucy, that's how he interpreted that. Places another seed of memory into Rowen's head, where she sees a dying woman with black hair and a small baby washed up on the shores of a sandy beach. So, Heralds. We've resumed in the... Gosh, what have I called this place? The Crimson... Nope. The House of something.
Cardinal Sin.
The Cardinal Sin, that's one, not Crimson, Cardinal. The Cardinal Sin. A house of many favors.
That's
Rowen?
one way to call it.
There's one they do really well.
Exactly. Rowen, after having these 2 visions, we resume. What would you guys like to do?
Can I ask a question?
Sure, hit me.
do I know what's just happened? Like, do I just like come to? Do I see what Rowen sees?
You
Like,
feel an
what's it
intense-
like on Emmyth's end?
You feel an intense urge to go over and make contact with Rowen. You touch her shoulder, and as you do, a small pink spark appears. Apart from that, you don't see anything in particular. Just this small, like, electric shock happens.
Okay.
And then, Rowen has her vision.
Wow, a new sub.
Also, thank you, Phil Talks.
Thank you, Phil Talks. Thank you very much. Okay, well, after having that vision of the dead woman on another beach, I have so many beach visions. I jump up and I grab Emmyth's shoulders. Like, how did you do that?
Sorry?
What did you just do? You just touched my shoulder and I saw...
Yeah, there was a little pink spark. Is odd.
No!
Oh.
Sorry. Continue.
No, no, I was just going to say, I'm sorry. I'm not sure why fuck, I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I don't know. I had another vision. I don't understand what any of them mean, and it's so frustrating. I've seen
Wait,
a dead woman. Sorry.
No, so you had a vision.
Yes, when you touched my shoulder.
Really?
Yes, it was about a black-haired woman. I was on a sandy beach. The sand was white. There was a black-haired woman on the ground, dead. And someone was picking up a baby and walking away, but I couldn't tell who it was because my vision was blurry. But something I know is that I was myself. I look at Lucy. I was myself in that vision. I was not in Eve's position.
And the one about the beaches.
Yes.
Pastel has a really fun theory that she wants to say right now, if that's okay.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
I don't have anything to add to the conversation, I'm very sorry. But I was thinking about it, and I feel like there's gotta be some, like, I don't know, you're right, like a memory manipulator or something, like you can see the past or something. Anyway, sorry, that was me. That's all I had to say.
Ooh.
Well, I think we're all a little bit flustered and confused. Should we at least get out of the room and, I don't know, find somewhere else to talk?
Real
I ain't feeling
quick,
this place.
can everybody tell me your passive perceptions, please?
9.
Oh.
10.
10.
14.
13.
Shit.
Lucy, you hear a very, very quiet, almost like high-pitched, like ringing sound coming from Emmyth's bag.
Yeah. Give me your bag now.
Excuse me?
Your bag, quick.
Fine. Okay.
I'm gonna rummage
Give
through
it to
the
him?
bag when she gives it to me, and try to figure out what that ring is.
Sure. Emmett's bag isn't particularly big. You quickly empty out the contents of her bag and you find a small box. which you
Here's the
recognize is the box that held the tiara that Emmyth's been carrying for a while.
Held in the past tense?
As in, no, as in she's had. It's the box. I'm not saying held in the past tense. It's the box which holds Emmyth's tiara. The one that she's been carrying for a while.
So I hold it very carefully in my hands, and I show it to Matif and say, Matif, should I be worried?
What do I see with my glasses?
You put your glasses on and you cast Detect Magic. And you feel incredibly powerful divination magic from within the box.
It seems like someone's looking for this. If I had to
Someone's
make a
looking
guess.
for it. Like someone's searching for it and they're trying to take it?
Let me
Like that?
rephrase. When someone's looking for it, when someone's casting the scry spell, for example, you can see a little ball that is observing. This is magic coming from within the box. So it's not...
Oh.
Yeah, if you
the
cut...
tiara itself is magical.
Yes. That is what
Got
I'm
it.
insinuating, yes.
Sorry.
No,
Okay,
that's okay.
yes.
I should have worded it a little bit better.
No, you're good. Okay, never mind. Go back. Rewind. It seems like it has a magical property to it. May I? And he like holds out his hands like he wants you to give it to him.
Yeah. Is it all right? Am I just, without him being here and whatnot, I thought it might have been something dangerous, but can I give it to him?
Kind of look a bit on edge. Kind of look up at Matif, back at the box, up at Lucy. Sure. It's just something I found.
Aw.
Can I make an insight check on that shit?
Go for it.
You want me to roll the deception?
You can, but if
Nah, you're
roll
fine.
roll the deception. If it's a 1,
I literally... I can't lose this, though.
unless you if you roll a 1, it's gonna be a critical fail.
Yeah.
Nah, you're fine.
It seems legit, Matif.
There's...
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hand it to M before and let her make the decision.
And Matif looks between the two of you like, what the fuck is going on?
Can I hear anything? Can
Now
I
that
hear
the
what
now
Lucy's hearing?
that the box is out of the bag and isn't cushioned by like clothes and whatnot, you guys can all hear this very high-pitched ringing sound. Like you know, oh gosh, you know when you've been inside a really loud concert and then you walk outside and your ears are kind of like ringing, you've got that very like high-pitched sound.
Well,
It's a bit
Oh,
like
yeah.
you've all got that currently.
Also, really quick, did Rowen tell us about her oath in character, or was that just
That was
another
out of character. You guys aren't aware.
That's
of
out
what
of
that
character.
is. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll open the box. Just
Okay.
look at it. Does it look the same?
You open the box, which as you're holding the box, you can see it's kind of like very slightly vibrating and rattling. And as you open it up, you can see that the tiara is slightly vibrating and like knocking against the walls of the box.
I'll like pick it up with one hand whilst holding the box in the other.
Sure, you pick it up, and it stops vibrating once you grab a hold of it.
Curious. I
Do you
put it back.
feel magical?
Are you asking Emmyth that? Sorry.
Yeah, in character.
Yes.
Do you feel magical? Was that a yes?
I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, metaphorically, I'm quite the magical person. Literally, no, I have no fucking clue how to use magic. Nor do I understand it. I don't think so. I'll put the tiara back in the box. Like, I'll put it down, see if it starts to vibrate again.
When you put it back in the box, it begins to slowly begin to vibrate again, and you can all hear the ringing sound again.
Pick it back up again.
It stops.
Can I see it now?
Yeah, you can see it.
No. I mean, I'm talking to Emmyth because I
right.
asked to
Gotcha.
hold it, and then Lucy gave it to Emmyth instead. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Why do you want... You can see it, can't you?
I think we both know that's not how magic works all the time.
Well,
Sending a picture of what it looks like to the chat, by the way.
why? Why do you want it? Why do you want to have a look at it?
I'm trying to be helpful here. I don't know why there's so much hostility right now.
I'm not being hostile. You're being hostile. I can't.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's a fuck. Oh God. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I was just so like perfect about it. Like, I'm not yelling. Yeah, I'm clearly defensive.
I guess I would like to make a. Can I make an Arcana check at disadvantage, please?
Sure. You can make an Arcana check regularly without disadvantage.
Aww.
You would have gotten advantage if you could touch it, but you can't.
Yeah, well, no, I don't want advantage, I want disadvantage.
Why do you want disadvantage?
Fuck is
Because
wrong
I don't-
with you?
Just roll your goddamn Arcana
Are
check.
you okay?
Because
I want to beat the odds.
See, Pastel. Disadvantage is bad. You don't want disadvantage.
No. No. Like, okay, so the way that it works in my head is that I'm just like so done with you that I don't want to help anymore.
Sure, make an
But it's
Arcana
fine.
check.
Oh, fuck! God damn it! My fucking that's right there.
Oh my god.
You're just not good at your job.
I'm gonna give you. I did say it was a straight roll, so don't take the disadvantage roll.
Damn it! That's so funny though.
Do you want
that
to
is
take the
so
7?
fucking
Do
funny.
you want to take the 7?
You know what? Part of me does just for the meme, but no, I do actually want to know what's going on.
At first, you kind of have to like duck up and down as like Emmyth's waving it around,
Oh, that's just hilarious. Far out.
but you do eventually get a good look on it. You with the 8 of the glasses. Actually, you know what? You have disadvantage because she's waving it around, but with the 8 of the glasses, which you have, casting detect magic, that gives you advantage, so that brings it to a straight roll. That would have given you a 23 anyway.
Fuck's sake.
Okay.
Ellen. That's hilarious.
So it works out regardless of being a straight roll.
That's hilarious.
So, this, after looking at it with the glasses, and now that it's out of the box, this is an immensely powerful magical item, and it's probably the most powerful item you've seen in person, other than Dante's staff.
Aha.
And where did you say you got this?
Found it.
Reminds me.
You didn't steal this, did you?
Oh, my fucking idiot. No, I didn't steal it.
Hey, jeez. Just trying to make sure we don't have fucking wizards of the wazoo after us.
Wizards of the wazoo. Hey guys, I'd like to announce my new gaming company, Wizards of the Wazoo.
What is that? Someone write that down. Is that Wizards of the Coast in this universe?
Wizards
Yeah.
of the Wazoo.
They make trading card games.
Oh god.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Emmyth, it stopped. Have you ever put this on your head before?
I don't know if I would do that. There's a lot of magic coming from that thing.
But it reacted to her specifically.
Well, did you try to touch it?
I mean, I just kind of like vaguely hold out my hand. Even though I don't think she'll give it to me because she seems rather protective of this thing.
What she, quote unquote, doesn't care about. I'm sorry. Matif is salty, and therefore so am I. Arcane the meeting.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Okay.
Oh, it should have been Arcana.
That's okay.
Anyway. You were having a serious moment, and I was being petty.
I won't give it to you, but I'll kind of look at you and kind of chill out a little bit. Rowen. I've put it on my head just once, but there was nothing out of the ordinary. It wasn't for long though. Maybe like yeah, not too long. And I kind of look over at Lucy and then back at Rowan.
I am certainly confused by that look.
Can I okay, so real quick, Merlin, can I put my ear to the wall and see if there's anyone coming after us?
Sure, make a
Any-
perception check.
Okay. While they're talking.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that matron certainly fucked us.
I don't think she knew, if I'm being honest.
Shit. I rolled a natural one.
You guys are fine. No, definitely no one coming for you.
Fine.
I seeing Lucy hold his ear against the wall, I'm like, how about we move this onto the ship and continue all of this on sea?
Is the ship ready yet?
By the time you walk there, wait around for a little bit, it'll be ready.
No, I don't see a
That's-
reason why we need to take this somewhere else.
We did just get ambushed.
Yeah, but I feel like figuring this thing out as quickly as possible is more important. What if that thing's a bomb? What if it explodes?
Okay, yeah, you might have a
Bomb.
point there.
Can we-
Seriously. Oh gosh, don't
Can
be
we at least get
childish.
out of this room? Let's at least get out of this room, y'all.
Fine.
Also, Dante, I have updated Nature's Accord.
Thank you very much.
Or a fantasy bomb. Now I'm thinking about it. Bombs probably don't exist in this universe. Or no, artificers exist. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like, pirate ships and cannonballs and gunpowder and guns exist, so why not bombs? Ciao.
Well,
Yeah.
Dante exists, so there's definitely a bombshell. Anyways,
Oh,
so are you guys
Can I
leaving?
lead everyone over to the... I'd like to lead everyone to like a bar or like a tavern where we can sit
Sure.
down and
That's
actually talk.
a little bit of a walk. They have an entire island called Drunkard's Row, where all of the as a pirate island, they didn't want taverns to be spread across like the town, so they put all of them in one spot. So So you can walk over to Drunken's Row, but a little bit of a walk. But you guys could go over there if you want.
I'm thinking a lot of us head over to the Drunken's Tavern because I think we all need to chill out a little bit.
Yeah. I could
Okay.
use a drink.
Emmyth, are you putting the tiara back in the box?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
It begins to vibrate and make that high-pitched sound,
Yeah.
but it's difficult to hear, so most people won't even realize.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Let's see.
No, not so you hearing me, just in my head. Shut the fuck up.
So, me-
As we're walking over there, I'll just put an arm around M's shoulder and just kind of comfort her a little bit. Not really saying much, but trying to give her some reassurance.
I put my hand on his hand that is on my shoulder. Yeah.
Okay. You guys walk over to Drunken's Row. Are you guys just gonna enter the first tavern that's like a part of the row, or are you gonna like look at each of them, or are you just gonna go to the first one?
Now, what is the nicest looking one?
They're all pretty dodgy and dingy. It's a pirate town, so all of the taverns are pretty shitty.
Which one looks the most lit?
The most lit?
I never thought I'd hear
You might ever say that.
The one... Oh, God, roll a d4 for me.
No.
Alright,
Yay.
I got a 4.
So you go to the first one. It's called Spaghetti Pizza.
God.
You walk in.
Why?
You can see that there's a bunch of it'd be a group of half a dragonborn, half a human, but they're all shouting in an accent. They're speaking common, but you guys are struggling to understand them. They're speaking in an accent none of you recognize. Someone comes over. This human man in his probably like early 30s, completely bald. He's got this big like black bushy beard. Hey, hello! Welcome to the Spaghetti Pizza! Follow me!
Hey Merlin, I just had a stroke. Can you maybe, I don't know, say it again?
Sorry, I was busy watering my fish. Can you say that again?
Yeah, can you do it again?
Hello, what? You can see that he's waving like Italian style, like his hands are like Italian style, like he's waving you over.
Oh, spaghetti.
He leads you over to a table with a red and white checkerboard tablecloth. Just a bunch of cutlery just kind of like sitting there. Like it's not neatly next to like all the plates. It's just kind of like all in the center of the table. There's just a bunch of knives and forks. As well as just a cheese, like a small cheese wheel and a grater. That's it. You guys sit down and you can just hear the Dragonborn and the humans just kind of like yelling at each other across the tavern. Somebody comes over to you, takes your orders for drinks, and then you guys can get your drinks for an affordable price. It'll be like a silver each.
Is there a lot of people in this establishment?
There is, yeah. There's quite a few people.
The person that comes up, can you just let me get drinks for everyone in this place, please?
You seem like a really nice guy.
Oh no, I just keep blacking out, Merlin. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He looks across the looks across the tavern. He's like, "Hey, everyone."
And I'll throw him 2 gold, and I'll say, "Keep it flowing, brother."
I'm not going to do that accent anymore. That hurts my throat. But
Fair enough.
So good, but it's so good. Fuck, Merlin, I need it in my life.
eventually the my god, even chat's backing you up. Eventually he takes the payment, gets a round of drinks for the entire bar. They all do a good ye old pirate shout. What would you guys like to do?
How much is everyone drinking, by the way?
Too much.
Yeah, Rob.
Dante.
Oh,
This is the first time. So, asking everyone in character, is this the first time Dante's drank like this? Or am I misremembering?
I mean, give him a break. His leg is infected.
Very true.
Kid needs something to roll off some steam.
Dante, how are you feeling?
No, could be better. I just gonna relax a bit, you know.
Yeah, for sure. And I pour him a lot more in his glass. Yeah, buddy. Well,
Look at it,
just
it's
enjoy
like-
yourself.
Yeah, eyes wide open. Just oh my, that's a lot.
And I'll give him a very strong pat on the back. Strong enough to where some of the beer or whatever he's drinking falls out of his glass. So, Rowen,
Hmm?
are you drinking?
I'm probably having like a cup of orange juice or something.
Well, waiter, make sure you get this girl as much orange juice as she wants.
Thank you.
That's a completely different voice. Oh god, I have to be really loud to do that voice. Oh my lord. Oh, I need to remember it's like 11 o'clock at night. Oh.
Let's just say that waiter lost his voice and he's different.
I cannot speak.
Somebody punched him in the throat.
The waiters get into a bar brawl. Just the waiters though, no one else. Like getting
Lost a total of 30 seconds before it's over.
yeah, you guys watch as these waiters who are yelling at each other from across the bar go, "Hey, you're fucking me up!" And they just fucking start slamming each other onto the tables. All of the patrons continue eating. You can see that spaghetti goes flying, some pizza goes flying. One of the guys
But,
goes, "Hey, you fucking my cousin!"
And I go up to the new waiter and I say, "All right, brother, another round of drinks for everyone," and I give him another gold.
Is this the same waiter or a different one?
Whatever waiter's there, whatever's closest to us.
Most of the
Doesn't matter.
waiters are currently in a bar brawl. But you go over to the one waiter who isn't, and he goes, yes, no problem, sir. I will come with your beverages and food shortly."
I
And he
believe
goes
this
off.
is a
And,
bit. This is a bit about a throat punch, and then now it's canon.
That's what you do. You don't joke with me. I'll make things canon.
He's gonna
I will always joke with you. Do not test me.
Good. So as
and then, in the little,
oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, where the little bar brawl's going up, I'm gonna try to make a scene, and wherever they're fighting, I'm gonna stand up, probably on the table.
What is happening?
Do I have everyone's attention?
Not currently. Yeah, they're watching the bar brawl. You can see that
Alright,
one of
then
them has wrapped
I-
the other in red, the red and white checkerboard tablecloth, and is kind of like pummeling this. You can't see him because he's covered in the tablecloth, but he's just pummeling the head of this guy. Oh.
So Can I cast a minor illusion to make a whistle sound
Sure.
that's centered around me?
Sure, you can do that.
Okay.
You will hear this loud
Okay.
whistle from where Lucy is.
And then when everyone turns to look, I'll take a bow and I'll say a little poem. So, my name is Lucy, everyone, and I have been
Hi,
traveling
Lucy. The entire crowd says.
and I have been traveling with this fine crew over here.
Hello, fine
No.
crew. They all say.
Hello.
Wave awkwardly.
And I want to tell you a story about our adventure.
Oh
This
no.
one's called A Merchant's Request.
Hmm.
I
The
look-
Puppet
I look at-
Master. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just look at Emmyth and Matif like, what is going on?
Matif gives like one of those like, oh yeah, and like nods at Rowen like, yep, this happens.
I like not looking away from Lucy. But I'm like, I do reply, be like, I would say you'll get used to it, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah, so
Okay,
going
fine.
back to his poem. The Puppet Master pulled the strings, commanding power fit for kings. He sent them on a mysterious quest to retrieve our trinkets on his behest. Flirting with death and dancing with fire, odds were low and despair even higher. But the devil had plans yet to conspire to burn down the angels and their heavenly spire. And I hold up the glass and I smash it on the table.
Everybody in the bar clap, get their glasses, stand on their tables, and they all smash it in unison. And then they just
And
they
then I
get down off their tables and just sit down again and continue eating. The two guys who were brawling look over to you and they have tears in their eyes. Hey, that was so
and then
beautiful. Hey.
I'll snap my fingers and make a little burning L with minor illusion and walk back to the table where I was sitting.
Lucy walked back over to the table. You can hear the two guys who were brawling have a conversation. One of the guys said, "Hey, I didn't know it wasn't your cousin. I thought it was your sister." The other guy nods and goes, "Hey, it's a common mistake." And they hug it out. Continue. They get back to work. So I want to let everybody in chat, and I want to let my players know that when I commit to a bit, it's not. I don't just end it. It's done when I say it's done.
God.
So, when Lucy goes back to the table, how's everyone looking?
Confused, I would assume. How is everyone looking?
I am deeply confused and a little concerned because we just destroyed a lot of property.
So, I'm going to pour another round of drinks for my crew.
Sure.
Give Dante a little more than everyone else.
Oh
And I'll
no.
say, Rowen, you were asking about Eve early on, right?
I was, yeah.
Didn't that ring a bell to you when I was describing it?
If I think back, does it ring a bell?
What are you trying to think about specifically? Just Eve?
Yeah, Eve, her silver hair, her silver eyes, her light skin.
Make a history check.
Okay. Oh, 19.
Oh, with advantage, sorry. Because you were
Oh,
thinking of
okay.
with details specifically as well.
I'll take the 19.
All of you, as you're having this conversation, you all look at Rowan and you see her eyes kind of like go misty for a second. And Rowan, as you're thinking of the description you've been given of Eve, almost like a dream, you see yourself, you look down at your body and you see a woman with light hair, light skin. You're looking into a mirror and you see a young human woman with silver hair, much like Lucy's description. But something feels a little off. Like you don't feel quite whole. And then the vision fades.
Oh. Well, I don't understand it. I saw myself. Every time I think about Eve, I get another vision, but they never feel quite right. I see myself, I see my reflection, and it's Eve. But it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't feel like it's what happened. It doesn't feel like it's real. I don't know.
Just look at her really confused, not really knowing what to say. You feeling all right, Rowan?
No. I just want to know what is happening. I am so confused all the time. And I never have any answers to anything.
I look to the waiter. Orange juice. Stop, please.
It's not a problem. Goes and gets an orange juice.
Well,
I do like orange juice.
yeah. Anytime you want more orange juice, I'm your guy. Yeah, sorry I don't have more to say. But I could tell you more about Eve if you think that might help.
Honestly, anything. I just need to find out what's going on. I think it would be helpful if you did. But only if that is... I know what happened. I don't want to bring up bad memories, is all.
No
If you feel
worries. There's
ready to
always... Yeah. Well, so let me tell you a good memory then.
Mhm.
So Eve, right? She had the worst sense of humor. And she used to laugh at the dumbest things. So one cold snowy night, we snuck into a small town and found this horrid tavern called the Drunken Herald. So we sit down and order a round of drinks, some hot bread rolls, and the best damn fried chicken and potatoes ever had. So you see, now this place is lively, kind of like here. You know, people chatting about who knows what, glasses are clinking, and the bard. Oh boy, is he going off on his loot, right? So we're eating, and all of a sudden she grabs my hand, right? And then she leans in all close and serious like, and then she starts giggling like there's no tomorrow. And so every time she tries to say a word, bam, she's giggling again. And so finally, she downs a glass of wine, lets out a big sigh and says, "What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman?" And so here I am expecting a real sweeper, because my little bunny has been laughing for a good 5 minutes. And so I say, "What?" And guess what she says, Rowan?
I honestly have no idea.
And neither did I. And so she goes to me and she says, "Snowballs."
Oh my god.
That's so bad.
And so
Rowan.
there she is laughing so hard.
Sorry, real quick.
The glass windows started shaking, the beer in the glasses started rippling, and the whole tavern went quiet and turned to her. And you see, it wasn't funny at all. But there she was, laughing without a care in the world. And, you know, it's been about 4 years since I last seen her, but you know, that's the kind of shit I remember. It was wonderful.
Rowan,
You
as
see,
you
everyone wants someone who's perfect. Sorry.
Rowan, as
Talk a
you
lot, Merlin.
as you laugh at the joke, you feel a rush of memory. And
Oh god.
like you've heard this story before.
Like I heard it, not like I
Like it seems
experienced.
sorry, like it seems familiar to you.
Oh god damn it. I like abruptly stop laughing and I'm like, oh, this feels familiar again. I don't. How long has it been
Is it her-
since Eve vanished?
So it's about 4 years since I've last seen her.
Where did you find, that chair with her arm?
I don't remember the exact place, but somewhere in Markovia.
I see. If I lean into that feeling of knowing all this and kind of not being confused about it, but just letting it happen in my head, is there any idea where Eve would have gone, or if I remember, like the arm thing, whatever happened?
Make a history or insight check. Insight into yourself, I guess.
All right. Unfortunately, there's no difference. Oh! Well, that's a natural one.
You lean into that feeling of familiarity and comfort. You remember laughing. And as you lean into that, your eyes go hazy again and you just see a vision of a white sandy beach and a body in a pool of blood next to you.
Oh god, does the body have black hair?
It does, it's the same vision as before.
Oh, yeah. What? No. None of this makes sense. I'm sorry, Lucy. I wish I was more helpful with this.
Seeing that she's very upset about something, I'll just sit down next to her and give her a tap on her shoulder and I'll say, no worries, Rowan. You don't have to help me. I've been doing this for a long time, and if anything, I should be here helping you. But yeah. Sorry for bringing up some, or whatever it is for you.
Lucy,
But-
can you make a perception check real quick?
Sure. I'll do that for you. That is 11.
You hear a chuckle.
A chuckle. Does this chuckle sound familiar?
Somewhat.
Okay. Do I know which direction this chuckle's coming from?
You're not sure.
Well, Rowen,
Mm-hmm.
as painful as it is to think about it, you know, there's a lot of good memories that I have. You know, it's really hard to forget someone who left so much to remember. And let me tell you, everyone wants someone who's perfect, but that's all baloney. You know, that silly sense of humor and that booming laugh I was talking about, they weren't imperfections. That was the good shit, And damn, I'd be lying too if I said I didn't miss her. But I guess for tonight, let's just be orange juice drunk and happy, yeah?
I'll do
And
my
I'll
best.
give her another glass of orange juice.
Hey, is your glass of orange juice?
Thank you. I just kind of bumped my shoulder against his, like, probably a little too hard.
Against the waiter?
Against Lucy, since
Okay.
he's sitting next to me.
Man with 8 strength.
You bump into him a little bit harder than you should, and just the edge of your armor just like jabs into Lucy. Lucy, you're gonna have a bruise there tomorrow.
I'll just kind of rub it without trying to show her that I'm actually rubbing it. So, I'm gonna top off the my friend's drinks once again.
Sure.
Does anyone look drunk?
In the bar or in your group?
Among my friends, yeah.
Friends, are you drunk?
No.
Probably.
I'm flooring it.
Okay. Dante has had 2 pints, which for a halfling is quite a bit.
I'm a meter tall.
Yeah.
That's probably at
That's a
least
lot.
that's like 5 standard drinks
That's-
for a little halfling,
Yeah,
I'd say, right?
it's a lot. It's a lot of drinks. Emmyth's flooring it. She's buying her own drinks, in between the ones you order, Lucy. So Emmyth's beginning to look a little bit tipsy, and he's on the verge of like getting a bit drunk.
All right, so if they're not at the table already, I'll call everyone over.
Am I crazy? Have we not been sitting at the same
Yeah, I
time?
thought you guys were all sitting at the table together.
Yeah, I thought we were okay.
Yeah. No, I wasn't sure if Dante was climbing on the tables too.
Dante's over, shirt ripped off, swinging around his head on some random people's table. I kid.
Randomly turns into an elk.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Jesus.
I just tried to think of the words in English. I was like, ah.
So, I have an announcement to make, everyone.
Hmm?
So this morning I hired a crew, and I know y'all gotta help out Dante and his situation, and all the rest of you have your own things to do as well. But I've hired someone to take me to Jordan to take care of some business.
What?
Are you leaving?
Wait.
There's some urgent business that I gotta take care of.
More urgent than
And,
Dante's life.
So Matif, you guys can go with Dante, right? But there's some shit I gotta do as well.
Lucy, you hear in your head, TikTok.
I just don't. Oh my god, this is so. Go back to the part where this is more important than Dante's life again.
Matif, you really want to start this again?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I feel like you started this. You're the one who made the decision to. I feel like you're purposefully not answering the question.
Maybe I've been talking all this time and you've never really understood me. Because I am tired of this bullshit, alright?
Maybe. Honest to fucking God. Like, I'm not a man of fancy words. I'm not one to get myself in trouble just for the fuck of it. Because that's what it feels like you do sometimes. It doesn't feel like you are a rebel with a cause or whatever you like to believe that you are sometimes. Sometimes it just feels like you go off for no reason and you don't tell anybody.
Maybe. It was something you had wanted to be a part of before you became a pirate. And Esther, the name of your ship, Matif, was you and 42 other soldiers that you considered family. And I've seen them and their spirits a few times. You know why? Because I remember from when I asked. And you've had your share of pain, Matif. And I fucking get that. And not once have I denied you their importance. Yet it seems that every time I try to fight for what I believe in, and every time I try to shout to the world to remember those who died, I get shit from you. And as a soldier, see, I've lost many people. And as a soldier, I've taken life, not really knowing how precious it was. You don't think that fucking haunts me every day, Matif? You think I climbed that clock tower for shits and giggles? You think I lost the psalm so that I could bring back thousands of people from the dead for fun? You think I cut off my other arm in order to escape from being killed by my best friend, Adam, for no reason? The same one who I thought killed Eve? The same one who hunts me down as we speak? Did you ever ask me how I feel about being a walking revenant? And these poems that I write, the ones that you're dismissing as fancy words, have you ever tried to understand the meaning behind them? So what the hell do you know about me? Have you ever asked about my family, Matif? My pa, my mom, my brother? Did you know that I became a soldier when I was 18? Served for about 4 years before I lost Eve? Did you know that I wandered alone through the Gokbar Desert for about 4 damn years, filled with nothing but rage before becoming a bard? And maybe you being over 300 years old has dulled your sense of urgency, for I am only a small fraction of your goddamn lifetime. But there's no way in hell I'm gonna let all the bodies that I've climbed on so far and then sacrifice go to waste, because I already fucking died once. So why the fuck would I listen to you when you don't even know me? And I'm going to stand up and walk out of the tavern.
Okay.
Matif is gonna start shouting after you. I don't know how long. If you're gonna keep walking, I'll just say that he says a couple of things and then continues to shout while you're walking away. But it's how do I want to start this? You say all this shit like, and this is again like, I'm not gonna yell it because it's fucking 9 a.m. here. But you say all this shit like you're not putting yourself above everyone else. Like what you're doing is not pretending like, and he like gestures to Dante like someone else's life isn't on the fucking line. Like none of this. I just don't understand where you put any of your priorities. In one minute you care about one person, and the next it's somebody else. It feels like you have no loyalty at all to anybody or anything. You will always be an agent of your own design, going off doing whatever you think is important, instead of thinking about, I don't know, the people that you're surrounded by, who have been with you for, how long have we been together? For like a half a year,
Couple
probably?
months.
Yeah.
At the mention of that, may I just take a look at Emmyth, how she's doing?
She's on the verge of snapping. Her eyes are just red. Probably just some tears welling. And she's gripping her glass real tight.
So, Matif, as you're shouting this, and Lucy, as you begin to leave, you reach the door, Lucy, hearing these words from Matif, and all of you watch Lucy ragdoll and hit the floor.
Whoa, I jump up. And, well, I don't get there in time to catch his head, but, like, I jump up and check what the fuck is going on.
You run over to Lucy and you see that his eyes, which before were an unnaturally bright blue, are dull and grey.
What the fuck?
And after a second, you see his eyes turn a deep, deep sapphire blue.
Guys, is this normal for does he do this?
Lucy climbs to his feet, turns towards Matif and the group, swiftly walks over, completely ignoring you, Rowen. Reaches the table, and you hear a voice emanate from Lucy, which is not Lucy's own. So you are causing trouble for my... how should we call... subject?
Oh, great. Oh, great. Yeah, this is super fun. And who would you be? A demon?
You look into the deep sapphire blue eyes and you see kind of phantasmally...
Sundaresh, right?
Sundaresh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Yeah.
Um,
It's almost transparent, but you can see a very slightly translucent sapphire dragon, which kind of... you can see the snout kind of coming forward. The eyes on Lucy are placed where Sundaresh's usually are, and you can see like this transparent giant dragon that is kind of like following behind Lucy, as if Lucy's head were Sundaresh's own.
oh, great. Yeah. No, I'm apparently not causing any trouble because he has already chosen to do whatever the fuck he wants, which apparently has something to do with you. And he's just kind of gonna ramble on about how like it.
Whilst... oh, sorry. There you go.
No, you go. I'm thinking.
Oh, whilst you're just kind of rambling at Sundi. Can I call you Sundi?
No.
I call you Cindy. No.
Yeah. Nah. I'm just going to just like maybe pull, if it's like a booth or like a table, I'll just get like either the chair on the end or just a chair, just pull it real close so that I'm right up, just kind of staring menacingly back at Sundaresh. I just won't say anything, but I'll just stare real hard.
As you stare hard into the eyes of Sundaresh, you feel the sapphire that is in the palm of your hand, Emmyth, kind of ache. And your body kind of slumps for a second, and all of you watch as Emmyth blinks her eyes and they turn a deep sapphire blue.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
What is going on here?
This is so rich. I'm.
Lucy walks over to you, Matif.
And
If Lucifer does not complete his tasks, he will lose his own life again.
We have all put our lives on the line for somebody else.
And
And that's what you do.
Lucifer makes this horrific, huge grin.
I don't know if this is possible at the moment, but can I try to fight
No.
back
Like a
so I can
will
get
saving
control?
throw.
Legitimately, what's your wisdom saving throw?
It is a +2.
Sure. But DC is 22, so you need to roll a 20. Nope.
Oh
Natural one. Lucifer, you try to fight back, but it's just so easy to stay in the warm embrace of Sundarash.
Oh, close.
I'm just saying, you can't cover for him. He has made a choice. I don't care who it's for, what he's getting out of it. And don't get me wrong, you're scary. I fucking get that. Like, I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
sit here and pretend like I'm not fucking terrified of you. But I'm also not gonna sit here and say, and he kind of looks at Emmyth and kind of like gets sad. Like that. And like he kind of loses his train of thought, and like just kind of like sits there in a huff, like so angry. Oh god, I'm so angry. He
Continue.
can go off and do whatever he wants. I guess it's fine. And like with that fine, you can hear the venom in that fucking fine. But that's still him making a choice.
Helping people is the right thing to do, no?
Yes, that's the fucking point. Why are you even having this argument?
Make
with
an
me?
intelligence saving throw for me, please.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Oh.
It's fine. No, it's not.
If helping people
It's
is
not
the right
fine.
thing to do, you can start. And you see the sapphire that was in Lucy's chest kind of fade out. His eyes
No.
go dark grey. And Matif, you feel a sharp stinging pain in your hand.
Oh.
Lucy's eyes go dark. His body slumps to the floor. The visage of Sundarash fades.
What about Emmyth?
Emmeth's eyes, she blinks a couple times and her eyes return to a normal golden color.
Hey, are you okay? No, I'm too angry. I can't do that right now. That's Pastel. Nuh-uh.
Okay, I'm just gonna run up and see if Lucy got hurt falling a second time now.
Sure. At this point, you could have been walking forwards and you managed to catch Lucy as he falls.
Okay.
His eyes are dark. He's not breathing.
Okay, I look at, I guess, Dante and Emmyth in a panic, but also at Matif, because what the fuck did she do to Matif, bro? He's not breathing.
hearing that, I want to run over and essentially just spam healing magic.
Sure. You walk over and you try and like you put the what is it called? The zap things that they use for people going into cardiac arrest. I forgot the
An AED.
Yeah. You
Defibrillator.
basically
Defibrillator.
yeah,
Whatever it
defibrillator.
is.
You basically rub your hands together, Dante, put them on his chest, and you will see Lucy's body convulse. But no light returns to his eyes. He is there.
Oh
lying on the
no.
floor.
Okay, Merlin.
Mhm.
Merlin,
May
did I
lay
just
on
kill
hold?
Lucy?
I don't know. Did you?
Merlin? No, this is like okay. I know we have haha funnies here, but
Mhm.
like I'm like legitimately gonna cry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, did I just do that?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yume, I'm so sorry. Oh,
It's okay.
Yume.
Yume
I'm
wanted
so
this.
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's for the story, so Yume's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
May I just use my healing? Are my healing hands gonna do anything?
You see Dante use a similar type of magic, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Uh,
My God, I'm so sorry. Oh my
About
God. Oh.
Matif, you picked a fight with the Wish Dragon.
I mean, yeah, but I expected to take the consequences of that.
You did.
Fuck. Oh.
may I just? Can I channel my divinity and use Turn the Tide? Which
Ooh.
would give everyone within 30 feet a 1d6 plus 2.
Alright, let me see.
I think you can only use True Resurrect if you're trying to bring back
Yeah.
somebody who's dead. Resurrect or True Resurrect.
Yeah.
All of you gain 1d6 plus what? 2? So I don't think anybody has
Actually, they-
taken damage. Actually, you would have last session.
Yeah.
Can I make a medicine check?
Go for it.
Okay, never mind. I don't even know he's dead yet.
Matif, you walk over to Lucy, who is being held currently by Rowen. Dante there next to him. You lean down next to him. He's not breathing. Maybe he's okay.
I'm just gonna sit there and huff. I'm still angry. In character, I'm still angry. Fuck me.
Matif,
Yeah.
you hear in your head, if you bring him back... Sorry, let me rephrase that. I started at the end of the sentence. If you complete his tasks, you may bring him back. But you must act quickly.
This is in my head, right?
Yes,
I
this
don't
is in
have to
your
say
head.
this out loud.
No.
What do you mean bring him back? To where?
You just feel this sickly grin from the other end of this discussion.
See, the problem is, bitch, I didn't. Sorry, this is Pastel out of character
Yeah.
because I have a lot of emotions right fucking now.
I apologize.
I didn't. No, don't apologize. That's the game.
Also, I did warn you in a round of table talk the other week that I will traumatize you. I told you this. I
Yes.
warned you. I gave you all sufficient warning.
I thought we were gonna have our fun character development before that,
Maybe.
but our fun argument talk. But fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, that Sundaresh picked the wrong bitch because I'm not bringing anyone back from the dead.
Okay.
I believe death is final. People
Okay.
deserve to rest.
Lucy.
Look at this.
You feel yourself grip a door handle, as if leaving in a hurry, and you feel your soul shunted from your body. You look at your hands and they're kind of like transparent. You watch your body next to you ragdoll and fall to the floor. You see Rowen run over. You see this whole series of events unfold before you. You see before you a pair of glowing blue eyes and a giant claw that kind of scoops up your soul. You blink and you find yourself back in Sundaresh's lair, where she says to you, "You can sleep for now." And you feel your mind go blank. So, the rest of you. Rowen, you're holding Lucy's body. Matif, you're angry. Dante, you're standing there trying to revive him. Emmyth, how are you?
In shock. Just shaking. Just standing but shaking. Not sure what to do.
One of the waiters walks over. "Do you want some orange juice?"
Oh my god, he's gonna get punched. Oh jeez.
So,
I would just like to cast darkness around him.
okay. You cast darkness. Do you have the ability to see through your own darkness?
Pooh.
Actually, I have a feeling that is I think you might be able to. I'll say for the sake of this, you can.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's just around him, so we kind of just have a little bit of privacy.
Sure. You put him in a body bag.
Darkness. Like, as it gets dark, I want Dante to sort of just grip his body to not lose track of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not around us, I think. If
I'm
not wrong.
That's fine. You can make it like a smaller version. That's fine. I'll allow you to cast a smaller version of the spell.
Thank you. I would like to look up at Emmyth. Emmyth, what should we do?
We've already done it once. I don't know. I kind of just look slowly up towards Matif.
What?
What did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? I didn't do anything.
What did you do?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What, he's the only one that's allowed to speak his mind? God, I fucking hate that I'm saying this about a dead guy.
Yeah. What did you do?
I didn't do anything! I don't know what you're talking about!
and I'll go and just then try to feel where, I guess it's dark so I can't really see,
Yeah.
but feel wherever.
You place your hands
Lucy's-
into the darkness and you can feel
Try to feel
Lucy's
his
face.
head,
Yeah.
or his face, you know. I don't know what to do.
You hear a voice, Emma.
Oh.
Yes, you do. You feel your gaze drawn to the sapphire on your hand.
Isn't it on her chest now?
No, it's on her. It's on the palm of her other hand.
It's on my hand.
Oh.
Well, I'm probably... My hand is probably still too tense so that I'm actually holding, like, my pint glass in the other hand, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I hear her voice and I kind of realize what's going on, I just turn around and throw it and smash it at the wall. I just kind of like yell at her, like out loud, like, shut the fuck up, I'm not talking to you.
Hear another voice, Emmyth. But what? Oh shit! How do I do Del Noah's voice again?
Me.
I know. I'm trying to remember to do
Older.
it.
Me, but MILF.
But what about me, darling? Can't we come to an agreement?
Get out of my fucking head. What, like you're gonna help me?
Only if you want me to, darling. I'm still your mother. I raised you myself, didn't I?
You're not my mother.
What a hurtful thing to say. Well, when you're ready to talk, give me a call.
Just kind of look around at everybody. Kind of searching for advice, you know, in my eyes.
Rowen. In this moment, as you look towards Emmyth, you feel an almost an incredibly intense, important feeling that you need to protect Emmyth with your life.
Oh God. Whatever this just was, or who did this to him? Who was this blue dragon?
This motherfucker is called Sundaresh.
That's where we end the episode.
And they... She can't be trusted.
But
What?
Lucy was... Sorry.
No, you go.
But Lucy was bound to her?
I mean, yeah. To an
So-
extent.
So are you, aren't you?
Grip my face a little tighter and look away. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I lost him. We lost him before. I didn't really feel like I had a choice. But here we are.
Well, if this has all happened before, there is no... Then that means we can do it again. And this time, hopefully on our terms.
On our terms. On our terms. I don't know how we're going to make that possible. At least, it won't be possible with... Not with Sundaresh, but... Maybe... Do you think that help is a bad thing, Rowen? Or do you like to do things on your own?
I think that help is the one way we can achieve things we could never achieve on our own. And I know that slag dragons have been slayed before. And history has a tendency to repeat itself.
Thank you.
May I just... I want to just kind of leave Lucy in Dante's capable hands and just maybe walk up to Emmyth and give her a hug. Like putting my hand on the back of her head. We're gonna fix this. It's gonna be fine.
I slowly start to hug her back. Hesitantly at first, but... And... a few tears fall without me trying to react too much. You know, and you're trying not to cry, but there's still tears all over your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's her right now.
We'll figure it out. It's gonna be fine. I look over to the group. We're gonna have to find something for Lucy until he's back.
Back to where?
Back with us.
Okay, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
This is very disrespectful, but he would fit inside the bag, wouldn't he?
He will fit inside the
Bag
bag.
of holding.
Oh my.
Okay, so
God.
technically it is a vacuum, so I don't think he would decay.
Yeah.
So
He would just,
No, it like keeps everything fresh, doesn't it?
but like if you close it, people can't breathe. So there's a limited. I mean, he'd decay a bit more every time it's opened, I guess.
To a tiny extent.
okay. So you're gonna try and shove him in the bag?
I mean, how about we try to find like a casket and then we fill that with ice and
You won't be able to fit a casket into the bag. You could maybe shove him into the bag. Like it'd be actually, I'd say he's pretty slim. He's a very slim build, so I'd say if you took off his hat and took off his arm, like his mechanical arm. Oh, sorry, he's got two mechanical arms. If you took off his arms, you could shove him into the bag. You could shove him into the bag.
The arms can be backups for Emmyth.
oh yeah, I don't want Emmyth to be there when we do that because Jesus Christ.
So
How about we get there? When we get there.
Well, we need to move him from this place.
I love your brain, Windham. What the fuck? Ah, yes, let's put him in the bag.
put him in a body bag.
Put him in a body bag! I was about to say that, but I didn't. Let's get ourselves back to the room. And I think I have to do something.
I just nod and pick up Lucy to walk behind Emmyth.
And I'll start walking. You know, if they follow, man. Back to our inn rooms that we're staying at the moment, right?
Sure.
Oh well, we were at the.
Yeah, you're at the
Cardinal Sin.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm just doing something. 3 seconds.
Should probably go to a different inn. Not after fucking that ambush, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Probably.
Yeah, we could also go into our rooms on the ship.
I was thinking that too, since it's almost done anyway.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Give me 1 second. So, are you just gonna carry Lucy, Rowan?
Oh God. Does anyone have like some fabric to cover him with or something?
I'll take off my cloak.
I also have a cloak.
All right, we'll just kind of, as respectfully as possible, wrap him up in that. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to handle a corpse. And yeah, I just carry him.
All right. So as you pick up Lucy's body, and begin to make your way out of the tavern, Yume, would you like to describe your character?
Oh my god.
What?
Yume's had a backup character for a while now.
I'm aware, but that's if he died, like permadead died. Not
He is permadead.
he's not shut the fuck up, Pastel.
Let's just see him as a
We're gonna project all our Lucy trauma on him.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, you know what? Fucking yeah.
Yume, would you like to describe your character, please?
Was. So as you guys are leaving the bar, you notice someone sitting at the bar. He's drinking to himself. He is very, very ragged. He's wearing green pants. He's wearing what looks to be a green coat, but like I said, it's very ragged and most of it's torn. His right pant leg is pretty much all torn off, and it's just covered in bandages. And he has tan skin, very, very muscular, and he has long white wavy hair and bright aqua blue eyes.
So, Yume, your character sees this. You see this whole situation play out, and you see many of this group in tears, begin to make their way out.
And so he stands up, and as you guys are walking in, he says, "I'm very sorry for your loss. That must be hard."
I glare at this guy.
Same.
Like, who the fuck are you supposed to be?
And as you turn to glare at him, he's quite tall. He's probably like 6'7".
Let me just convert that real quick.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Like 190 something centimeters?
200.
2 meters.
200 centimeters, yeah.
Double my height.
Oh.
Yeah, he's double Dante's height.
And he looks at you with a very gentle face, and he says, "I can't imagine your pain right now. I just know it must be very hard." And you can tell now that he's gotten a little bit closer to you, that he's kind of middle-aged. And he says, what was their name?
I take a step back and kind of pull Lucy closer and look at Emmyth.
It's the fatigue burns.
Lucifer.
Why do you care?
I care because life is precious. And it definitely seems like this man was very precious to all of you.
This is me, Pastel, out of character. Speak for yourself.
And he looks to Matif and says, "I'm sorry for your loss."
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think that's when Matif gets it. The light bulb goes off. What did I roll on my fucking medicine check? 5.
Yeah.
The 5 is outweighed by all of the evidence. And he just kind of goes, like, sad and, like, quiet.
Can I take you guys somewhere away from here, if I may?
We'll be just fine. Thanks.
Well, if you need somewhere to have Lucy rest, you can find me near the shipyard, and I can show you where he can rest.
Okay. The group, you all make your way outside of the tavern, leaving Yume's character behind
For now.
for now. Where are you guys going?
Honestly.
Really, ironically, to the shipyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Out of character, maybe like a mausoleum or something would be a lot more respectful than a bag of holding.
But also think of the fun later.
He would decay.
Oh my god, you're right!
What if someone else steals the bag and looks inside to find a corpse?
They think we're insane.
Don't
We
believe
are.
it.
Okay.
just a dead face
Just open it up, it's the first thing I see.
So, you guys make your way to the shipyard. I'm guessing you guys are making a beeline straight for your ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys make a beeline for the ship. Lucy, I believe you had it renamed, right? Or was that just something you were tossing around?
That was something that I was tossing around. It's because Lucy paid for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you guys make your way to the shipyard, you see your ship they are releasing it back into the ocean. They've got this big ramp that they kind of slide the ship down back into the ocean, where the crew begin to do final checks and make sure it's okay. What would Lucy have renamed the ship? You may.
He was going to rename it the White Whale.
Okay. You see that it has been renamed. You guys make your way over to Leaf, who you can see is basically making sure everything's okay with the people at Ships R Us, I believe it was. Ships R Us. And he says, "Oh yeah, thank you for your hard work on this ship. Thank you very much." He turns around and sees Rowen carrying Lucy. "Oh no, this is a travesty. What has happened? Oh no." He runs over to you guys.
I'm gonna be in, like, kind of shocked silence for a bit. So?
Lucy got killed, and we're gonna... You don't have to worry about it, we're fixing it.
Okay. I trust you guys. Oh no, this sucks real bad. He leads you guys back over to the ship, where they temporarily dock. You guys make your way onto the ship, and what would you guys like to do?
I would like to turn to Leaf and just ask if he's seen a very tall, black-haired man in ragged clothes around.
Describing who, sorry?
Lucy's new character.
Are you asking that to Leaf?
And white hair, just real quick.
White hair! Whoa! Okay,
Yes.
never mind.
Hmm.
I understood black hair somehow. Sorry.
Are you asking that to Leaf?
Yeah.
No, I've not seen anybody of that description. So,
Okay. Thank you.
as you guys make your way out of the... Are you guys just going to continue and sail as planned for the Elderwood or for the Kingdom of Sherberg? Were you guys going to continue west? Or where were you guys headed?
I mean, I'd vote west.
Yeah,
Go
if we're
west.
gonna need Dante's help, and Dante needs this. We don't want another one dying.
Yeah, Lucy's already dead.
Okay.
Jesus.
He's not dead. Shut the fuck up.
You guys
Oh.
continue sailing. You guys exit the perimeter of the of Pillager's Cove. Let me get rid of that shit. This did not go according to my
Actually,
plans.
I did wanna search out Lucy's character, like Lucy's new character. I mean Yume's new. Jesus fucking Christ. And maybe for now just
Make an investigation check.
yeah, I would like to leave Lucy on the ship where he's safe with the group. Investigation. Oh God, 6.
You try looking for him, but you go back to the tavern, but he's not there. You return to the ship after a while, after kind of walking the streets for as long of a time as you feel is appropriate. Before
Yeah.
you don't come up with anything.
Okay, I just hurry back to the ship.
You all aboard the White Whale, and you guys are sailing west. Yes. Okay. You guys begin sailing. You guys exit the bounds of Pillager's Cove. Dante.
Yeah.
You feel your Warlock magic return after leaving the bounds of Pillager's Cove. You feel a rush of energy, and you feel the strength of your previous strength return to you.
I'm going to check my foot to take a look at the infection thingy.
Still got athlete's foot. Still black fungus crawling up your leg.
How far up is it right now?
After Matif did Burning Hands literally today. It's probably just below your ankle. Whereas before it was like halfway up your shin.
So much shit has happened, I forgot that was today.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
As you leave the bounds, Dante, you regain your Warlock strength. You guys breathe for a second. Matif. As you begin to sail west, you feel the sapphire that was embedded in your hand. You feel it itch for a second, and then the pain goes away. You look down at your hand, and you see the sapphire has disappeared.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man.
My whole plan of ignoring her forever was probably not going to pan out anyway, so it's probably just for this.
All of you in shock kind of sit around Lucy's corpse. Before suddenly you see the blue sapphire reappear at the center of Lucy's chest and his eyes open. Lucy.
What?
You feel the sea breeze
What? You guys
upon
just
your
do that.
face. You feel the sea breeze upon your face. Take a deep breath of the salty sea air. You can feel the boat rocking beneath you. Sailing west. All 5 of you hear a voice in your head. Do not disappoint me again. Lucifer, complete my tasks, or I will take away your life once again. You hear the voice stop.
I'll
What did that
immediately.
feel like for me?
You
Sorry.
felt your soul.
Sorry.
You felt your soul eject. You saw Sundaresh, and now you're waking up in your body. It feels like it's been, what, 30 seconds since you hit the floor.
Next thing you know, Shorty got low.
Oh my-
Hit the floor. Next thing.
Lucy
No.
had those apple bottom jeans.
Legends say it was also the boots with the fur.
Mm-hmm.
The whole tavern was looking at her. Okay, I gotta stop. I was literally crying. Now I'm here fucking like, oh shit, okay. I'll immediately just kind of like, just lunge to him, grab his shoulders, look at his face. Lucy?
I am. Sorry to keep doing this to you.
You. I'll kiss him.
And Lucy will kiss her back, and then he'll say, you know, sometimes life gives me hundreds of reasons to make me sad, but in your eyes I found countless reasons to smile. And then I'll give her a hug.
Well, you're still fucking cheesy, that's for sure. God.
And I guess I'll look to everyone else and doesn't know what to say, just looks at them.
I'm just sitting there on the floor, like my armored hands cooling against my face because I'm probably crying. Like just pure relief coming off me.
We have any orange juice for this girl?
Oh yeah, I have some
Orange
below.
juice can't fix this anymore.
Leaf goes and fetches some orange juice he purchased in town. Brings it to you. guys.
Okay, but I won't say no, thank you.
Just hands you like a whole jug of orange juice. No cups.
I'm okay with that.
But kind of in the back of Lucy's head, he's thinking, is this actually real? Or are we just in Sundaresh's world living a fake life? Because it almost seems too good, basically. Like Matif doesn't have it on his arm anymore. He's back without any repercussions. And Dante has his Warlock power back, so he's doubtful.
Matif is like sitting there, like there's like that one solemn silence here that's coming down, but I don't know if anyone wants to read into it. Probably not. You're all having your own like, fun emotional crises over there. but it's honestly, it's not like happy. It's kind of like sad. He's like, and it's not sad like that this happened. He feels sad for Lucy.
I did actually want to make an insight check on you, but that's all I wanted to know.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Go for it.
That is 9.
Bro, Matif's
9.
looking at you, super sus.
He looks really upset that this happened.
Yeah, he looks upset that you came back to life. What a dick.
Yep.
What a saucy baka.
Exactly, what a sussy barker.
How's Dante doing?
It's sort of sitting, staring in disbelief, just not sure what to do anymore with anything. Like all these things are happening is just, yeah, Dante's approaching a freaking breakdown or something.
Oh my god.
The first time? No.
No, there have been multiple.
No, I
Jesus
guess
Christ.
upon seeing all of you, he will say, "No, maybe it's just better if y'all don't get attached."
Well, it's too late for that, genius.
Got a point.
Can I get some time to myself to just think this through again?
Of course.
If you tell us afterwards
Um,
where we should steer this ship so you can prevent this from happening again.
We're headed west, by the way, Luz.
So like I said, I need to make it to Jorin. It's a little bit east from Pillager's Cove. And like I said, I already have someone to take me there if need be.
I'll let Leaf know you're not going anywhere.
So, but if you guys are heading west, no. You guys all have your own shit too. And it's not like you're not in this too. And he points to the sapphire in your hand. Your goals are out west. You and Dante.
Yeah.
And it seems like my timeline is a lot shorter than yours. So in order for this to not happen to y'all, I think it's best that you guys head out west.
Is Lucy breaking up with us right now?
Lol, just died, breaking up with you now.
Dante.
Yeah.
Your book, does it have my name in it?
Yeah. Yes. I wrote you first. I should be able to write to you even anywhere. So we can still talk.
And then he'll just nod his head. And he'll look to the whole group. And he'll say, well, my friends, it's not goodbye. There's a lot of things that I need to do. There's a lot of growing I need to do as well. And hopefully the next time we see each other, I'll be a better man.
Hey, why do you have to leave?
He'll just point to his chest. And the sapphire that's engraved upon it. And he'll say, there's no time, Em. Who knows how many chances I got left? This is already the second time.
Well, if it keeps you alive longer, you do what you need to do, I guess.
And then he'll go up real close to M. And he says, M, I'll never forget you, M. It's not even if a time comes when I can no longer see. I'll always be able to find you in my heart. But don't let feelings get in the way of seeing things as they truly are.
Well, how long are you going for? It's not like it's gonna be that long, right? Right?
No. I'll try my best. I've had a lot of people to help me out, and like I said, I'll do my best. But I can't promise anything.
You're just making it sound like we're never going to see each other again.
You will.
Well, I fucking better.
And
Or I'll kill you for a third time.
oh, well, you can try.
Oh, well, I'll try.
And I'm gonna push her hat on her head so that she can't see. And then I'll go up to Rowen. Make sure you drink enough orange juice, okay?
Make sure you don't die again.
You know, we've only known each other for a little bit, but I think that's the first time you've been sarcastic towards me. Keep it up. It was a pleasure knowing you, and I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Well, if I'll have more visions of you, I'm sure I'll see you again. See you around, Lucy.
See you, Rowen. Then, last but not least, we'll go up to Matif.
He still looks sad.
And Lucy will place one of his mechanical arms on Matif's shoulder. And he says, raise your head, Matif.
He'll look you in the eye.
And Lucy will give him a hug and he'll say into Matif's ear, it's not your fault.
Matif is gonna say sorry, but I don't know if you want to pick up on like little context clues or whatever, but he's not saying sorry because he feels responsible. He's saying sorry because he feels sorry for you. You know when you like not that you feel sorry for someone, but that you like you empathize with someone, like they shouldn't have to go through what they're going through. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to explain that kind of what Matif is thinking to everyone? Because you and I have talked about this already, but would you like to explain to everyone?
So I would, because this is my favorite part of characters, is the inner workings of them and stuff. Matif, we talked a little bit about Matif's religious like beliefs, and like in a system where the afterlife is real for people, and Matif has lost like his whole crew, he kind of like took on this belief that like death should be kind of final, that like you should be allowed to rest. There is an end, and that means that like it should be undisturbed. Like back when we met Cinderish the first time, and Yereza, I know you weren't there. I don't know if you rewatched that episode, but like the Cinderish tried to get Matif to go along with the whole wish thing by saying that she could bring back his crew, right? And he was like, but they wouldn't be them. And it's just this like religious understanding that like you can come back from the dead, but you shouldn't, right? Which is also why this sorry, okay, not gonna go into that now. I'll go into that in around talk.
Feel free to watch our show, A Round of Table Talk, later this week.
But yeah, so when Matif is like sad, he's not sad because like he feels responsible for Lucy like dying, because he doesn't. let's put that out there. That's gonna be later, I'm sure. He does not feel responsible for this at all. He feels like horrified for Lucy because he shouldn't have to keep going through. It's like the first time it was bad. Now this is just cruel.
So, Matif, Lucy, you look into each other's eyes, and for the first time, probably between you, you have a level of understanding for each other. When a man who can't die, and a man who will not die for a long time.
And once we step away from each other, he'll look at you in the eye as well, Matif, and he'll say, I am the captain of my fate. and the master of my soul. And with that, he'll walk away.
Did you talk to Dante, Lucy?
I did.
Okay.
We talked about the book, and I gave him a nod.
Yes, of course. Are you going to hop on the surfboard and surf back to Pillager's Cove?
As anticlimactic as this sounds, it's probably what I'm gonna have to do.
Alright. You all watch Lucy walk away. He pulls his red surfboard with white racing stripes out. And you see him toss himself off the back of the ship and begins to paddle towards Pillager's Cove.
And as I'm paddling away, I'll do a minor illusion of the burning ale that he always does. And it'll be up there for as long as it can stay.
It'll be up there for a minute. You guys watch this giant flaming L appear. Symbolizing Lucy's exit from the party. However long that might be. Lucy. You paddle back to Pillager's Cove, which luckily you guys haven't been sailing for very long. So you only have to paddle for like 25 minutes or so. You make your way back onto land. And you make your way over to the Workers' Union. And you were going to be... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to find the right one. Who did you choose to take you to... Was it Sappy Silvers?
Would be Sappy Silvers, that's right.
Who's taking you to join?
Yes.
You find Sappy Silvers, who is kind of waiting. You see that he's got like this like silver hair. He's wearing these sunglasses that are like really dramatic. He's wearing this kind of rough black t-shirt with brown these kind of like brown pants. Which they've kind of been cut off at like they're kind of like knee-length trousers. They're not quite full length. They've been cut off at some point. He's got his arms crossed and he looks at you. He's like, "So, are you ready for me to take you to Jorian?"
You must be Sappy Silvers, right?
Yeah, that's me, Sappy Silvers. Pleased to be at your service.
Pleased to meet you. The name's... Well, you can call me Lucifer.
That's a pretty thick name, not gonna lie.
So to Joran we go then.
That's not a problem. I just want to introduce you to my crew. I've just picked up a new member today. He brings you over to his crew, where you see a very familiar face greet you. Whoa, Radical! You're on this fucking ship, dude? And you see Armesh, standing there, shirtless as always. He's in some green board shorts this time. He's kind of changed up the colors. He's not wearing his normal red ones. He goes over and gives you a big bro hug. He's like, "What, bro, Yume? I haven't seen you in like a couple of weeks. That's so crazy."
Yeah, it seems like we always meet in the places where I don't want to be. How the hell are you?
Yeah, dude. Look, I could just kind of like, surf the wave of like possibility, and I ended up here in this weird pirate place. How crazy.
And then I'm gonna pull out the surfboard and Lucy's gonna say, "Look, I still got it."
Dude, that was the best gift I ever gave you, dude.
Yeah, well, it was only a gift you ever gave me, if you don't count that rock that you threw at my face.
Dude, I've so many more rocks to fucking throw at you, dude. Radical.
Well, forgetting all the shit that led up to this, we need to find someone in Joran.
Yeah, you turn to Sappy Silvers. He's like, "See, that's kind of my specialty, is hunting down strange people in foreign lands. You can say I'm kind of an expert."
That is wonderful. Sappy Silvers, we are in your capable hands.
That's not a problem. I will lead this crew with the utmost respect.
And Do you mind if I train your crew? Just prepare them for any trouble we may have?
That would be greatly appreciated. My crew has gone through some unfortunate changes in staff, so some updating of their swordsmanship would be greatly appreciated.
Good. Yeah, I used to be a soldier, so I can show them a few things.
Classic. Incredible. Wait, let's make our way onto the ocean now. Hear the waves calling me.
Sappy and Amesh,
Oh, radical!
shall we go on?
Bonsai! You and your new crew head your way to Sappy Silver's ship, which is called the Gold Star, ironically. And you guys sail for Jorin. You're heading for Yorn, correct? Lucy?
Yes, heading to Yorn to do the task that Cinderesh has so gracefully laid upon me.
So the Mountain of Yorn. Yes, it was that one. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Fayen.
Yes.
Yes. You and the crew. You and the crew of the Gold Star journey north to Yorn. This is why I had two ships. And the rest of you sail west. Where were you guys going to dock? Were you guys going to dock at Harstad or further up north? Try and just dock in like a bay or somewhere?
Did we ever decide?
Not really. Didn't we want to go to the Elderwood? Oops.
Yeah, so it's probably better to go further north.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys journey north and into the onto the shores of the Elderwood. Matif,
Yo.
you get a strange feeling as you return home. You can see even from this distance as you approach the coast, you can see the redwoods. And you can smell the sweet scent that you've missed so much in your time at sea. It's been a long time since you've returned home. You all, you dock the ship, and... Gosh, I have so many NPCs. What's the name of the captain of your ship?
Leaf?
Leaf, that's the one. Sorry. Leaf takes out a small rowboat. He's like, "Oh yeah, I will stay on the ship with my crew. We have lost too many men in strange battles, so we will stay where it is safe on the ocean."
That is understandable, Leaf.
And he
Somewhere I would say is the safest, but hey, whatever.
he's gonna row you guys over to the shores of the Elderwood. Now, I have a question for you guys. Would you guys like to continue this session, or would you like to end it here? I'll give you guys the choice. It's been a very emotionally charged episode.
I'm good. I have come back from feeling very guilty.
Okay.
We can
I
keep
would really
going.
love to continue.
Okay. Sweet.
I'm gonna punch you later, Merlin, but it's fine. I'd love to keep playing, my darling.
It's fine for now.
Yeah. For now.
When we go to bed later, she's gonna beat the shit out of me, guys.
Hot.
Emotionally, not
Hot.
physically.
Yeah. Also, Astrid, this is the second time I've killed a character and then brought them back to life in a game that I've done DM'd for you. Oh my
This is
lord.
the same time. This is the second time you've done it in this game, right here.
That is true.
And it's the same character.
No. I did this for remember Bullet. I did this ages ago. Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, and both times you made me cry. Great,
Yes.
thanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh my lord. Okay. Shake it off. Let's continue. So. let's start with Elderwood crew. Start with you guys first. So, Leaf drops you off on the shores of the Elderwood. These beautiful pebble beaches on the shore of this huge redwood forest. Dante, you can feel a kind of magical strength that you've never felt before. Just a pure, unadulterated, like the strength of nature. You can just feel it emanating from this forest.
Yeah. That's nice, I guess. I'm sort of gonna look around. Can I sort of like get a sense of like a direction for the sun tree or something? I expect we're quite far away from it at the moment.
Yeah, you're not. You just knew it was in this part of the world. You're not completely sure where it is. Can make a survival check.
I'm surprisingly good at survival, but that's a 6.
You look around. You don't see any paths. You don't see any sign. You just see a bunch of trees.
May I just cut in here? Is it a gray pebble beach?
No, they're more kind of It doesn't look familiar. It doesn't look like the same beach you had in a previous vision. It's like a different beach, yeah.
Gotcha. Because it was the redwood and my vision was doused in red and then there was a gray pebble beach, I got really excited for a second.
No, different beach.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I want to sort of just look at the party and just sort of say, so we're here. How do we find a tree?
Look around, bud. They're everywhere.
No. We're looking for a specific tree.
Do you?
Okay.
Well, you've mentioned it calls to you or something?
Yeah. But I mean, it's not calling right now, and the forest is quite big.
Well, I do not want to sound like a quack, but maybe if you focus on that feeling, you might get a sense for a direction we could take.
Good idea.
Thank you.
Also, you can all take a long rest. It's been several days. Since you guys...
I will look at everyone and say that while we are here, there is someone I need to visit.
Oh? Who is it?
My mother. This is my... Oh, you wouldn't know. This is my homeland.
Oh! Oh my gosh, well, welcome home.
It has been a long time.
I can imagine. If I may ask, would she maybe know where Dante's tree could be?
Okay.
You've been gone, like what, 250 years?
Like-
You've got no clue.
Yeah. I'm like, she wasn't really I mean, I guess I could ask.
Yeah. I would like to go back to Emmyth's side, like how I've probably done for the past few days. Possibly to her annoyance.
Like a bodyguard, Emmyth, Rowen scoots in behind you. Like behind you and to the side.
Did you, need something?
Nope. I just like being here.
Huh. Okay. That's fine by me, I suppose.
I give her an encouraging pat on her back. Let's go!
So, are you guys just gonna walk into the forest blindly?
Actually, I'm going to cast Commune with Nature to get a quick lay of the land.
Okay. You walk into the forest. How long does Commune with Nature take to cast?
A minute.
Alright. You make your way up the beach and into the canopy where these trees are huge. Let me just check something real quick. I want to be accurate. The canopy of these trees are... my gosh. I need to do feet to meters. I don't know how tall it is. Meters. Okay. You look up into the redwoods, and they're almost 250 to 300 feet tall, so 67 to 100 meters tall.
Oof, that's big.
Well, not 100, 76 to like 90 meters tall. These huge trees. You make your way into the underbrush, and without going too deep in, you begin to cast your spell. And let me just look at the wording on it real quick. The Dante spells. Nature. Okay. You actually get a choice. What would you like to gain knowledge of?
I'd like to gain knowledge of buildings, actually.
Okay, you get to choose. All right, so 3. So buildings.
Yeah. Buildings, the terrain.
Yep.
And also prevalent plants. Okay. If we have anything like a... yeah. Like a bit of sun tree.
Okay. Buildings. You put your hands onto the ground and almost as if your mind is traveling through the soles of the roots, you get a lay of the land. You can see that probably half a day's travel inland is a small village. Seems to be in some sort of clearing. You can see that there are various rivers that flow throughout this part of the Elderwood. You don't see anything too important in that respect. And as for prevalent plants, the prevalent plant in this vicinity are redwoods. Minerals, this area seems to be pretty high in gosh, I'm trying to think. Various like going underground and looking through the roots, you can see that there's various deposits of iron and coal, which seem to be fairly common in these parts. And as for plants, you also discover that there seems to be various groups of fungus, black fungus, that seems to be dotted around.
I'm definitely making a note of the fungus. I'm gonna look to the party and go, I found a settlement sort of nearby-ish. We could probably go there.
Sounds good to me.
I would know this settlement, right? This is like my
Yeah,
hometown.
as you're traveling further in, you realize you're pretty close to your village.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say that. Yeah, that's my home. Dante, did you not hear me earlier when I said this is my home? Is my hometown.
I mean, can you find your way through every forest in the area?
Well, when you spend 100 years in one, yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'll get that opportunity, but okay.
It was maybe more like 50, but, you know, you lose track of time.
Matif, I'm like not even 30 yet.
Right.
How old is Dante again? Sorry.
I think he's like 22.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He's 23.
Yeah, young boy. So, Matif, with the help of Dante, you guys follow a fairly... Sorry. Oh gosh, yawning. You guys make your way into the forest towards this village. You guys travel for half a day, slowly getting deeper and deeper into the forest. The trunks of the trees become slightly more closer together as you travel further in. But as you get closer to the village, you can see that the trees begin to once again become more distant from each other. They become less spaced together. You make your way into this huge clearing where you see a group of maybe 150 small buildings, like it's bigger than a shack. Maybe they seem to be like 2-bedroom type abodes. You can see that there are a ton of elves here. You can see that there are a lot of fairly tanned Eladrin, who are all going about their daily business. Many of them are carrying bundles of wood, or you see a couple of them have carcasses of various animals like rabbits that they've caught. All of them seem to be wearing very rustic clothing, nothing too fancy or outgoing. Many of their designs on their clothing, though, is very intricate designs. Very plain clothing, but a lot of care and effort has gone into their creation. And a lot of it seems to be fairly similar to how Matif's dressed. Matif is dressed fairly humbly, but the clothes he is wearing are have various designs detailed into him, especially his headband. And you can see that there are quite a number of individuals in this village who are wearing fairly similar headbands. Some with different designs. You can also see a couple of Eladrin who have shock white hair. They're wearing these very flowy white gowns, or kind of like very tight-fitting suits for some of them, some of the others. And other various types of Eladrin. But mostly you see these summer-type tanned elves walking around. So, you enter into the village. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna start walking towards where my old house was.
Sure. You guys follow Matif as he wanders into the village. He makes pretty much a beeline straight for where his old house is, which is not at the center of the village, but probably like a ring or two out. You can see now that you're getting closer into the village, all of the houses are fairly spaced out, but they're built in these rings that kind of cascade inwards. So they're slightly smaller circles as you move further in, but the houses are still spaced fairly far apart. You can see many people are hanging clothes out to dry, and doing various other chores. You can see a couple of people that you recognize from your childhood. Matif wave to you.
I eagerly wave back. I am actually very excited to be here.
Aww.
You make your way back to your old house, where you see that on the door, written in Sylvan. Oh wait, no, is it Sylvan or Elvish? I believe it's Sylvan.
Sylvan.
In Sylvan, which I believe only Dante can read in this group.
Yep.
Dante, you can read. It says the Thoreau residence.
Mhm.
Matif, you knock on the door. Wait a couple seconds before somebody opens the door, and there you see your mother, a very tanned elf. To you guys, who aren't elves, she appears to be a woman in her probably like early 60s. She's got this kind of like very blonde hair that's faded with age, but she's very well put together. She's got a very nice yellow dress on with lots of like sun embroidery on it. She opens the door. Oh my gosh, I need to remember how to do this accent. Shoot. Oh my gosh, Matif, it is so nice to see you. It's been so long.
He is just going to immediately like give her a huge bear hug and like almost. What is my strength? I probably can't do that. Never mind.
10.
It's a 10. And just like almost like a little kid, just excitedly, okay, now I gotta get into it. Oh, mama.
Oh, it's so nice to see you again.
It's so nice to see you, mama.
She gives you a big hug. So who are all your friends?
And he looks over and he just eagerly introduces everyone like a little kid.
Oh my, it is so nice to meet you all.
Hello.
Real quick, could you remind me what your mom's name is again, Matif? I forgot.
Oh, I don't know if I ever did give her a name.
I will give her one.
Let's go.
I'll give her one.
Okay.
Give her a sec. Oh shoot. What's the most like
Your
southern?
mom's an evil. Most southern.
What's the most southern American name?
Holly.
Oh, it'd be like my name is Magnolia. It's so nice to meet you all.
Poppy.
Dorothy.
I thought of Dorothy too.
No place like home. No, she introduces herself as Magnolia. Please come inside and I'll show you around. She leads you all inside. It's a very humble home. You can see that there's very nicely carved wooden furniture. Matif, your house looks exactly the same. It looks nearly identical to how you left it.
The nostalgia is just in waves.
Yeah.
Like, I am on cloud 9 right now.
She gives you a brief tour throughout the house. It's not a very big house. There's a room for her, and then she leads you to Matif, this is your room. I kept it just the way it was and made sure all the sheets were nice and pressed for when you eventually came back. And she opens the door, and you can see this cute young boy's room. You can see that there are like dioramas of like ships, and there's like a like paper that's been stuck to the walls of like ship drawings of the ocean.
Matif tries to like quickly close the door, like embarrassed, like Mama.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to embarrass you in front of all your friends.
The bed is a boat.
It's a boat-shaped bed. It is a boat-shaped bed. That's canon. Thank you.
That's so canon.
Yeah, that is so canon.
Mama, how did you know I would come back?
Well, I always hoped you'd visit. It's been such a long time, even for us.
What? And he kind of gets kind of sad, like, not like enough to take down his mood completely, but he's like, but what did they tell you happened?
I got a letter saying that your ship was sunk some time ago, but I never gave up hope. I knew you were out there somewhere.
Oh, Mama, and he gives her like another really big hug.
She whispers in your ear. And I paid a druid to scry on you, so I knew you were alive. But I'm sorry. I don't think he saw you naked or nothing, but I just wanted to know you were okay.
How do you know? I mean, and then he kind of laughs and he's like, I mean, I get it.
I apologize.
And he's just laughing. Like, oh, God. This is so nice.
My soul heals a little bit seeing Matif like that.
Same.
So, what brings you all the way out this way?
I wish it was just for leisure, Mama, but our friend, and he kind of like looks down to Dante's foot. How bad is it?
By this point, it's been several days. And have you been casting Burning Hands on his leg every day, Matif?
Yeah.
It's...
I mean, if Dante allows me to.
I sort of think I might just be casting Firebolt on it myself.
Alright. If you keep it at bay, it never truly recedes. But you manage to get it down to just your foot. It never truly recedes, so no matter how many spells you cast on it.
Our friend, he's looking for a tree. And then he chuckles and he's like, we have those around here, right?
She giggles. Yeah, I can say that we do.
He's very sick, Mama.
Well, I'm sure we can find him the help that he needs. How about you go visit, I'm just gonna get a list of southern names. Wait. Southern names. USA, southern names.
Yeah, there are other Souths, you know.
Yeah, I'm aware. Let's just go with, yeah, if you go to the church and you visit, Father Jacob, I'm sure he can help you there.
You're the best. And he gives her another hug, and he, like, this one is a little bit longer than the, like, he doesn't want to let go.
She kind of, like, grips the back of your hair and kind of, like, strokes it. Like, you're always welcome whenever you want.
The house, is it big enough for all of us to stay here?
I'm sure we could get out some of the, our roll-out mattresses.
He looks at everyone else.
I wouldn't mind.
Only if it's not a hassle.
Oh, of course, Nada. I'm gonna get some food ready now.
Oh, you really don't have to.
Yeah, it's not really not a problem. She's already got she's already got this huge pan out. She's just pouring like a gallon of oil in there. She's pulling out this from like, you didn't even see where she pulled it from, but she pulls out this frozen chicken from below. It's all right. I'm gonna get right to deep frying. You guys just go enjoy your day. Go see Father Jacob, and I'll see you when you return.
Okay. Thank you so much. Mrs. Thoreau, was it?
Don't call me Mrs. Thoreau. That was my mother's name. Call me Magnolia.
Oh, sorry. Magnolia. Thank
This is
you.
a feminist society canon.
Yeah, she begins cooking up the most southern food you could ever imagine. Fried chicken, chicken and waffles, that sort of thing. I've heard that's American, so we'll go with that.
It's really good.
There's even butter on it, sad face.
Yes!
Waffles and butter?
Yeah.
Yes!
What? I just googled it and it's actually chicken and waffles. What?
Yeah,
I know, so gross.
Yeah, it's just a thing. It's so weird.
It sounds
it's really good.
They don't go together. Sweet and savory should not be a thing.
Yes. Okay. No. We paused the podcast here for a second. Merlin, what the fuck did you just say?
We're not getting into this right now. Okay, we're not getting into this right now. We will talk. We will have our disagreements about waffles later.
We've had several. Okay, people of chat. We've had several talks about this off stream. There is no peace. There will never be peace.
There will
never be peace.
There will be peace when butter takes over.
No,
it won't.
It won't.
It just doesn't belong.
Anyways,
not to get too off topic.
I don't want to get too riled up. You guys make your way out of the Thoreau residence and into the village of Solby, which is Sun Village. You guys make your way out, and Matif, you know exactly where the temple to Iora is, which is where I can remember, what was it, Father Jacob? And you know that that's where he is. So you lead your friends over to the temple to Iora, which is a very simple building. It's more of a like a gazebo or like a pagoda type of deal. Not pagoda, that's the wrong word. It's more of like a gazebo. It's kind of like this open space. Yes, definitely not pagoda. Kind of like this open space with a roof but with no walls. You can see that there are many benches on the inside and a kind of speaking pedestal. And you can see that there is a older elf. He looks to be like probably in his equivalent of his 70s. Kind of going through with a brush, kind of like wiping all of the chairs down and sweeping the floor. He sees you approach. Well, hello there. How can I help y'all?
Do I know who this is?
Yeah, you know Father Jacob. He's the like local priest for Iora, who is the sun god, or at least one of them.
Hello, Father Jacob. We require a little assistance from the church.
Well, I am here to provide whatever assistance you need.
See our friend, and he kind of like gestures towards little Dante. Well, actually, it might be better if you explain it. Your god and everything.
You're gesturing to Dante, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking for a tree god kind of being. It's as far as I know, like a giant redwood, like a sun tree thing. Did you happen to know anything about that?
He kind of give you a smile and kind of looks around. Well, you know, one of our most sacred places, the sun tree. But I'm afraid I can't give you accurate directions. The tree kind of changes places. You have to search for it. You have to feel where the tree wants to take you. Never
This
in the
sounds like
same
a
place
drug thing.
twice. So you have to take these magic mushrooms. I'm joking.
I was about to fucking say.
So here, have this thing out of my pot. But I won't be able to give you any more directions. If the tree wants to be found, you'll be able to find it.
I understand. I'm in a bit of a hurry. But I guess I'll have to find it then. Are you familiar with the the mold in this area?
Looks around. Yeah, we seem to have a bit of an infestation. We've been having some issues with some machinids, some mushroom folk. They've always been peaceful up until now. They've been here for a long time. But lately they've been attacking. Sometimes the town, sometimes on our scouting groups. But maybe something's gone wrong. I've been noticing this black mold here closer to the town.
You really need to you should burn the mold. It's quite important. I'm gonna like show my foot. It's affecting the tree. I think.
That's not good, but if you think you can help your foot or help this tree, if you think it's been infected by mold, I think you should go for it. We visit the tree once a year on the summer solstice, but I'm sure you could find it at any time.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to try.
No problems. Well, have a shining day.
You too, I guess.
He goes back to cleaning up the temple.
Huh.
So,
I suppose it's pilgrimage time, huh?
Yeah.
We should probably have something as a safeguard in case we get lost.
Like what?
Are there any markings or trails or anything in the forest?
thinking back to your time, Matif, you know that there's a couple of hunting trails, but you were never on one of the hunting squads, so you're not completely sure where everything is.
Yeah, that's not my forte. I was never in the forest, guys. I was on the beach. I feel like we could figure that out for my character.
And your childhood bedroom.
We're not gonna talk about my boat bed, okay?
Guys, we all know he's a botaku, alright? Just leave him alone.
Boat cock, eh?
So
Matif clear his search history before he sunk his ship.
Yeah. That was him clearing in search history.
They made it into another dimension.
Oh, no.
What was I saying? Oh, I don't know, maybe a local guide?
Oh, that might be a good idea.
perhaps, yeah.
We could
Yeah.
let Dante guide us, and if we get lost, the scout could lead us back.
Yeah. I like the idea of that.
You can do it, Dante. It's brought you here. It's gonna take the rest of the way.
Well, I mean, if we get lost, that's a lot of. That's not very comfortable. It's not very nice.
I'm okay with that, as long as we can heal your foot.
I guess that makes sense.
I just pet his head. It's all gonna be fine.
So are you guys gonna find us a guide, or are you guys just gonna trust Dante?
We should probably.
I
find a
voted for the
guide.
guide. Yeah.
Okay. Matif, you lead them over to the kind of like barracks area, although because it's a pretty small town, it's like people don't really sleep there. They just kind of like keep all their gear there in between, like, so they don't have to keep all their stuff at the house. And you see a guy from your childhood who you grew up with. His name is Bobby.
Bobby!
Why, hey there, Matif. How you going?
It's good. You look great, honestly.
You can just
Yeah,
see
he's
like
just super excited.
you see that Bobby is just like completely like wrinkled from the sun. Like he's around the same age as you, but he look like he spent his entire life in the sun, and it shows. Yeah, it's good to see you too. You need a hand with anything?
Yeah, we're looking to go out into the forest. We need a guide.
Oh, gee, I'm afraid I've just clocked off for the day. I was heading home, but I'm sure somebody else can help you. And he kind of looks around. And you see this young elf, probably in her like earlier hundreds. And he waves her over. And he's like, hey, Skylar, come over here. You see this like very much like most of the other people here. She's extremely tan. She is a summer Eladrin. But you see that she's dyed her most summer Eladrin have blonde hair. Matif is an exception. He has this dark brown black hair. But you can see that this girl has dyed her hair jet black with like these red streaks through it.
Oh.
She just kind of walks over. She's just like, "What do you want?" Bobby,
I don't know, Bobby. Nobody knows the forest like you do.
Oh, I don't know. I really want to go home and have some fried chicken. I'll pass you over to Skylar. She's just clocking on. I'm sure she can help you. And Skylar's like, fine, I guess I can help you guys. Like, I've got nothing better to do. Oh, gosh.
What about tomorrow, Bobby? What are you up to?
Well, I'm afraid I have a specific job. I'm kind of captain of like the scouting regime. I gotta go south tomorrow.
Come on!
Latif, I'm sorry. It's nice to see you again, but I am busy.
It can't be helped, old friend. And he like gives him a smile and like a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, maybe we should catch up sometime, play some football.
Yes, you can beat me to a pulp again? I don't think so.
Hey, it was a nice try though. Anyways, I got some fried chicken waiting for me, so I'm gonna pass you over to Skylar. I'll see you later. He wanders off. I was like, oh, fine, where do you guys need to go?
Oh god, I want to punch her already.
Hey,
God.
you think you were gonna get rid of Lucy and get somebody nice? No.
I'll just explain it to her.
Oh, like you guys are really taking me like way out of like my normal like hunting rounds. I guess I'll help you just because I'm nice. Not because like you guys asked or anything, but because I want to. Not because you guys need help or anything.
Okay. Sure. Thanks. I guess.
Gosh, I guess it's fine.
Cool. So can we go now?
Cool,
or
fine. Yeah,
can
I guess. And she just begins walking.
I am just incredibly intimidated by this teeny elf, and I don't say a word.
She's like 5'2". She's got like it's emo hair. Now that you guys are closer, you can see that she's got this like pretty like intense eyeliner. You guys, once you get when you're talking to her, you're not sure if she's wearing colored contacts or anything, but
Oh
her
god.
eyes seem to be like an unnatural color. You're not really sure. They kind of shine weirdly.
So, where are we headed? Trying to make small talk.
Why are you talking to me? Stop talking to me. I'm trying to do my job. Gosh, just follow.
Fucking Christ, okay.
I just kind of walk up to Matif like, she's so scary.
She's not scary. She's a child.
Gosh, so if you really want to know, which like I don't want to tell you, like you could just trust me, but if you have to like not trust me, I'll tell you, I guess. Gosh. I'm checking all the normal like weird portal things that lead to the big tree thing. They appear at like weird points and sometimes they change and never come back. So like I'm just taking you to all the normal ones. Gosh, you're talking so much. Jeez.
I feel like every time she opens her mouth, my emotional well-being is at risk.
Shut up, God. Really cramping my style. What are those even horns? Are they even real? Gosh. Totally faking it.
Totally faking
See
it.
what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
God, and I thought I was salty.
So, do we make progress towards finding it?
Gosh, maybe if you just let me do my job.
Okay, bitch, that was Pastel. Now,
I know.
I was about to fucking say, I'm going to cut a bitch. Out of the third dimension, fourth dimension, whatever the fuck it is, just come in and cut this bitch.
She takes you on this very strange path. It kind of zigzags, but you guys see that this this young elf takes you to certain trees where there is a symbol carved into it. There is, I believe, I don't know if I have this symbol actually. I need to check. Not sure if actually that would be the wrong symbol anyway. But past this. Oh wait, no, I made it. Oh my gosh. Wait, oh, I didn't make it, but I did. Send it into the Discord real quick. With this sort of yellow sun with 6 triangles, 3 on top, 3 on the bottom, almost like sun rays. She takes you past this these trees with these symbols carved into them, but every time she passes a tree, she's like, oh gosh, it's not this one. God, I guess I'll have to like lead you guys further. Jeez. Oh my gosh, this is like such an inconvenience. But she leads you guys for a couple more hours, and eventually she's like, I can't find it, so like I'm gonna give up now. We're gonna check this last tree that we're like 5 seconds from, but then we're gonna go back because I really just don't want to be out here anymore, and you guys are really cramping my style. So, oh shush.
What does cramping her style mean?
You guys are so
fuck
weird.
hurts you? God.
No, I'm
Don't
just
pay any attention to her, Rowen.
I'm just like so much cooler than you guys. Like I don't know why I have to be spending my day out here like leading you guys around. You guys, if you were like really that strong, could like do it yourself. I guess I'll do it. She walks over to the tree and her drawer kind of drops. Oh my god, I think I found it. You guys walk over to the tree and you can see that this this sun symbol, where in the other trees you saw was just kind of like carved into the wood. This one is actively glowing. It's still carved, but it is actively glowing. Well, I don't think you guys have long. So if you want to like see the weird tree or whatever, you guys just need to touch the symbol. But like, only do it if you want. I don't really care. She like turns away.
Are you coming too?
My gosh, like, no, that's so much effort. But you can see her eyes are kind of like saying otherwise. She's really intrigued.
Whatever, and I'll go and touch it.
you see Matif touch the symbol etched into the wood and immediately just pop and disappears.
Oh.
I look at Dante.
It's your tree, go on.
Yeah. And I'll like go up like sort of almost sneaking and just hesitantly touch.
You place your hand upon the symbol and you pop and disappear.
Okay, I feel bad for leaving a child in the forest, but also I want to run, so I just...
How old is this girl again?
She's like the equivalent of like 18, but like just turned 18.
Oh. Gee.
My gosh, you guys like gonna like join your friends or like are you gonna just like stay here? That's like weird. You guys are weird.
I don't know why
So
she's
cringe. Oh my god.
I just kind of flee to the tree.
You run to the tree and put your hand up on the symbol. You disappear. Emmyth?
Are you fine on your own?
My gosh, yeah, I'll be like fine. Like I'm a ranger. I'm like super cool, and I can like shoot my bow at like dangerous beasts. Not there like are any, because this is like a magical forest or whatever. Like, jeez. Can you defend yourself? You look super weak. You're like so skinny. You wouldn't last you wouldn't like last a day in the wilderness.
Do you have a good relationship with your parents by any chance?
Yeah, like I have a great relationship with like my parents. Like we listen to like
Make an inside check.
Yeah.
sure, make an inside check.
A 16.
She's being genuine. She does have a good relationship with her parents. She's like, yeah, we listen to all the same like music, and we always like go to the concerts in Adafidels when like traveling bards come through. My favorites like, well, my parents really got me into it because they're like totally like a like 700s kind of band. But their name is like My Alchemical Love Story, and they're like so good. You just like wouldn't get it.
I'm not sure why you're so closed off, but you remind me a lot of myself. Gee, 100 years ago. 100 and so years ago. But, thanks,
She
I
looks
guess.
at you and she's like, "You're not that old.
Uh-huh.
You're like
And
totally
you're,
lying."
and you're not a fucking bitch.
Well, I can be whatever I want to be. So how about you just touch the weird tree and we can like get out of each other's lives or whatever.
Fuck.
You're the one who's like standing here, not me. Like I'm doing my job. You're the one who's like being weird and talking to me.
Okay,
So...
okay. Fucking calm down. Okay, I'm touching the tree. Okay, I'm going. Touching the tree.
See,
Okay.
you keep like saying you're gonna touch the tree, but you're not actually touching it. So like, why are you like staying
touch
here? Do you have like a crush on me or something? Like, is that what this is? Are you like coming on to me? That's kind of weird.
I'm out, man.
You touch the tree and disappear.
I'm just
Lucy.
like so blown away by teenage emotions. It's like I get why I'm edgy. It's like, but like this little 18 equivalent-year-old ranger. It's like, okay, fucking calm down, bitch. You have a good relationship with your parents.
Oh, sweet.
Do you know how long I've been waiting to say My Alchemical Love Story? I've had it in my notes for so long, just sitting there and waiting.
Shouldn't it be like your alchemical love story?
That is true. It should be your alchemical love story.
Oh, I do like my alchemical love story though.
Lucy.
I want that on a t-shirt.
VTT merch coming soon? Question mark. Lucy, we cut to you. Almost halfway across the world. Sailing north into the wild, untamed lands of Jorin. You journey for several, probably like 2 days. Up north, trying to find a suitable bay to not dock the ship, but kind of anchor the ship. You spend those days beginning to train up the crew in the way of the sword. You begin training them to a point where you think they might be okay in battle, maybe. You take them through some old military drills, and most of them take to it pretty quickly, but overall it's kind of... Overall, you make some progress, but they're not, ready for war or anything. But eventually you make your way to a suitable bay, anchor the ship, and Sappy Silvers and Armesh will accompany you onto the mainland. The rest of the crew will stay on the ship. Though I've been to these untamed wilds before, it's safer to travel in small groups.
So, does that mean you're coming with Amesh and I here?
Yeah, I think the three of us would be a suitable team to take down this strange continent. Sure we'll have enough strength between the three of us.
All right. Give me a second while I figure out who we're here for.
That's not
And
a
then
problem.
I'm going to... Yeah, of course. So I'll step to the side and put my hand on the sapphire and try to get a hold of Sundaresh.
Sure. Yeah, you begin a contact with Sundaresh. What would you like to say?
So, I'm here at the mountain of, near the mountain of Yorian, and you told me to find some individuals and give them this coin. But I think it would help if you told me who the hell I'm looking for, Sundaresh.
You hear a voice. Just make your way into the mountain. We'll find them there.
Can't you tell me a little bit more?
You feel the connection break.
Why does she always do this?
Rude.
Oh, I totally relate.
I'll head over back to,
You see, I've had some lady issues myself.
do they happen to be Dragon's friend?
This is Sappy talking, not Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never hooked up with a dragon. You see, but once I'm pretty sure I may have kissed a elf. That was an interesting evening. But she said something about going on an epic adventure. And so I thought, well, maybe that's what I should do in my life. True story.
What, Sappy? Anyway, so we're here to find the base of the mountain. We're looking for an individual, and not much more detail to go off of other than that. If you don't already know, I can do some fighting. My friend, he is a very good fighter himself.
Oh, radical!
And yeah. So what do you do, Sappy?
You see, I'm somewhat of a magic user. Learned some things in my travels. I'm kind of like super awesome.
Anything you can do to help us find where this entrance in the mountain might be?
No, I don't have any magic that can do that, but I am a pretty good tracker. You see, I spent some time at war, learning the way of the enemy. I might be able to do something similar.
And when he says that, can I do like a... I don't know what kind of check it would be, but does he actually look like he's been in a war?
Make an insight check.
Or is he... or is this man just a keyboard warrior?
You look
Yeah,
into
I've
his
been rolling
eyes.
really bad.
You look into his eyes and you see the eyes of a fellow warrior, someone who's seen combat. You see,
Oh, damn.
I got this badass sword last time I was warring. The sick katana. And he pulls it out and it's this like has a black handle. You see, I retrieved this from the corpse of my enemy. I've used it in battle ever since. They say it's a mystical weapon.
Right, Sappy. Well, I ain't got no reason to doubt you, so... please, track away.
Not a problem. Just let me get my tracking eyeglasses. He takes off his sunglasses and he puts on these like huge spectacles. These like tortoise shell spectacles. He gets down on all fours and begins to like eyes to the ground to like begin walking forward.
While he's doing that, can I talk to Umesh for a little bit?
Sure. Oh, what's up, dude?
What's up? So, did you ever happen to get your magic back?
Dude, I found something better. I found inner
Oh,
peace,
wait,
bro.
tell me. Inner peace.
Yeah, so I
What
met
does that
this
mean?
I met this super hot babe. And we did some yoga together, and I think I connected with my inner chi.
And, so I don't know what all this chi stuff is, but could you put it in simpler terms for me?
I'm pretty sure it's like cheese.
Cheese?
Yeah, dude. I think
Damn,
it's like cheese.
Well, I guess we'll see how that turns into battle, won't we?
Yeah, dude, I have really high hopes for this next battle. I think I'm gonna be super, super duper, like, powerful.
Badass. Well, you know I got your back.
Dude, I've got more than your back. I have your, like, emotional well-being at heart.
As you always have.
Yeah, and if you, like, fuck up, I will throw another rock at your head. Oh, bonsai!
Maybe I'll
And he
dodge
just
it
begins
this
to run
time.
off. Like, going up this path.
And then we'll follow Mr. Sappy.
Very slowly, Sappy is, like, eyes to the ground, trying to, like, track something. Doesn't seem to, like, find anything, but, after a couple minutes of you, like, following slowly behind Sappy, you can see that Amish kind of, like, waves his hand. He's like, "Oh, bros, I found something next to the mountain. Haha.
What'd you find?
It's like a door. Haha, cool. That was easy. Haha.
What does the door look like?
Well, it's less of like a door and more of like an opening. Oh.
Well, like I said, I don't really know what we're looking for, so I think it's best we err on the side of caution.
Dude, Caution is my middle name. Haha, cool.
All
I just
right.
realized
Well,
it was a
you still
mistake
comfortable
putting...
with-
it was a mistake putting Sappy and Amish next to each other, because now I'm really struggling with my accents. They're like merging together.
Well, are you still comfortable with taking the front, Amish?
Dude, I was born to take the front.
Okay, I just realized how weird that sounded, but...
Dude, if you need me to take your front, I will be there for you. I love you, man.
Alright, then I guess I'll take the rear. And Sappy,
Dude,
you do your thing.
I'm not like really into that, but in this like discussion where we're like planning to go into this weird mountain thing, I totally am with you.
All right. Well, you got any light to lead the way?
He reaches into his backpack and pulls out like this torch that he lights.
Is that his lighter?
Yeah, he pulls out a lighter. He lights himself a blunt, and then he lights the torch. Dude, do you want some dragon grass?
Nah, you know that's not really my thing, but I appreciate it.
That is cool, man. I just wanted to offer and make sure like we're all on the same page. I don't want to like withhold this from you.
Yeah, no, it's better if I keep my head in the game.
Dude, my head is always in the game. It's like attached to my body.
Yes, it is. Shall we go ahead, please?
Sappy's like, yeah, my head is also attached to my body. Impressive.
He pushes up his glasses.
Yeah, exactly. He pushes up his glasses. At this point, he's gonna replace his like huge spectacles with his sunglasses.
Is it a cave that we're going into?
As you approach the mountain, you see that there is a large cave entrance. It's gosh, what's the word? Like a U-shaped entrance. And as you get closer, you can see that there is somebody standing next to the entrance.
Hello there.
As you get closer, you can see that there is a turtle standing in front of you. He's has this like brown mottled shell, and this kind of like white carapace on the front. He's not wearing any armor, but he does have this like large spear. He looks at you and blinks. He doesn't respond or anything. He doesn't seem to understand what you're saying.
Hello, and I'll wave my hand in front of his face.
He looks at you and he kind of like waves back. He doesn't respond.
Now look to my two companions. Do you guys know any other languages, or? Because he doesn't really understand me.
I speak Draconic, dude. Let me try. Amish says some stuff in Draconic, but the turtle like shakes his head and doesn't seem to understand what he's saying.
I'll pull out the coin that Sundaresh gave me, and I'll show it to him. And I'll point to it and be like, this inside. Please.
He kind of like blinks. Okay. Yeah. And he's going to reveal his you haven't covered up your sapphire, right?
I'm not.
Alright. He's going to kind of like the hand that was holding his spear, he's going to pass his spear to the other hand, and he holds out his hand, which has a ruby embedded in it.
Oh shit. Oh.
He kind of like moves to the
points
side.
it out to me?
No, he doesn't point it out to you, but he passes his spear to the other side and kind of like you see his hand as he does it. He doesn't intentionally point it out, but he kind of like waves you inside, and as he's waving his hand, you see the ruby.
As we go inside, I tell Amish, I have a bad feeling about this friend.
Dude,
Probably best keep
dude, I'm high as fuck. You can see his eyes are like bloodshot. He's like, I'll just follow your lead, dude.
Alright, well, you didn't get to see the last one, but I have a pretty damn sure good feeling that this might be a dragon.
Dude, dragon is like my first name, because I'm a dragonborn. Radical.
Then we will head towards the path of whatever it is.
You head into the mountain traveling through this path. The tunnel seems to lead lower and deeper into the mountain. Eventually, there are parts where the tunnel has collapsed somewhat, and you have to like kind of climb and squish through certain portions. You see that it gets warmer, like far warmer, the further in you climb. You all begin to sweat as you make your way in. Sappy's like, this seems to be a bit hard to handle. A bit like my time in Liu Pai's bikini contest. I was the judge. Reminds me of this situation now. You guys make your way further in.
Right.
And eventually you enter into this large room, which is filled with coins and trinkets and items. You look across and you can see that there is a small, by comparison of the room, throne, where there is an individual sat.
How far away from each other?
Oh, you guys are like, this room is huge. It's probably like 100 by 100 feet. Seems to be the inside of this volcano / mountain. And he's on the very far side of the room. Probably about 100 feet
I'll
away.
yell over to him. Nice place you got here.
He doesn't respond, but kind of waves his hand, closing the tunnel off behind you.
I guess that means he wants us to come closer. And we'll
And
walk over there.
as you walk over there, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh my god.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What do we need? More dragons.
We don't need more dragons.
We don't.
This isn't a
I
dragon.
just want to point out that it is pretty obvious that Merlin specifically did not say what happened to us when we left, when we touched the tree, before Emmyth touched the tree.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah,
want to put that out there.
That's for next episode, for you guys to figure out what happens. What's going to happen.
Oh my god.
So, thank you for joining us, everyone, for this very emotional episode of VTuber Tabletop. How many players did I make cry today, other than Astrid?
Hi, friend.
That's okay.
Me.
Is that 4 out of 5? Oh, that's a pretty good ratio. Nice.
You should be so proud of yourself.
I am. This is what a DM does. It means you guys are invested in my story, which makes me incredibly happy. Also a sociopath.
You're a fucking masochist.
Sadist.
Or sadist. You, I don't know, enjoy pain of others.
I'm not gonna
bitch.
lie, I had the biggest grin on my face when you were all like struggling to deal with Lucy dying.
Oh, you fuck.
I gotta say, I was holding it together because I've already cried about Lucy once. But then I heard M's reaction and I was just like, oh, fuck.
Oh.
It was so sad. Why?
I even intentionally wanted to psych out Yume as well. So I'm like, hey, you got a backup character? I was sending him messages in the background.
Oh,
No, that was intentionally. I was always going to revive Lucy, but I was like, I want to psych him out as well. I want to make sure doesn't think he has a chance.
Well, I was ready just in case. I tried to join the party, but they weren't having it.
I felt so bad. Oh my
Our
god.
friend just died. How can you?
Yeah.
I don't know. It would have been hard for me to convince you guys. Short of me just fighting you guys and at least doing something.
So yeah, you everybody for watching. I'm gonna get beaten to death by Astrid when we go to bed soon. Thank you all for watching. Let's hashtag plug ourselves. Let's start with the dead man himself, Usubeni Yume.
Well. It really is hard to cheer for Lucy when he keeps on dying, isn't it? But I'm glad you guys are at least feel somewhat for Lucy in your guys' reactions to his second death. And it makes me glad to hear that because he's my first ever D&D character. So yeah, really proud of that. If you like some of Lucy's poems and whatnot, him and I are pretty much the same. So if you do like my stuff, you can find me on my YouTube channel. I stream occasionally on Twitch. And you can also find Lucy's, not finished yet, but chapters of Lucy's backstory on my Patreon. So please check it out if you're interested.
Amazing. The woman who's about to kill me, Astrid Arcana.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Astrid. I've gone through all the stages of grief today. And I still am. It's like a cycle. Like, once I'm done, I go back to the start. Anyways, I stream here on Twitch. I also do art. You can pretty much find me everywhere at Astrid Arcana. And I'm very, very grateful that everybody jumped in, said hi. I hope everyone enjoyed. I did. I'm also in immense emotional pain, but I did enjoy it. It's good, right? She says as she tries to comfort herself. That's me. Thank you.
Amazing. Go to Mr. Vossler.
Yeah, that's me. I'm WyndhamVossler, detective VTuber and part-time catboy. I really just play a bunch of video games and try and have fun. Usually I stream for a bit too long. I have a bad habit of letting a 4-hour stream turn into an 8-hour one. But that's all fine. Just more time for you guys to show up in it.
Amazing. Pastel.
I'll stream bomb you every day. Don't worry about it. Hi, my name is PastelTheSnake. I am on Twitch and Twitter. I do mostly gaming content. I did just get a new art tablet that I'm very excited to. I put my first terrible picture on Wyndham's Discord. So, but it works really well, and I'm very excited. Anyway, not the point. The point is that I'm a variety streamer, and then I also we are going to be doing modern Magic the Gathering, modern format. I'm very excited. I proxied it to be more modern format compatible for where it is now, where I stopped playing in 2019 when we all couldn't go outside. But yeah, that's me.
Amazing. Yereza.
Hi. I'm Yereza. I have a headache.
I apologize.
It's okay, you don't have to. Oh my god.
Good, it wasn't genuine anyways. So. That's a lie.
I also stream here on Twitch. I do art and gaming and D&D from time to time. Once on Saturday here and some other days over in the Valoria group. So go check it out if you want to.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And of course, yes.
Sorry, I forgot to plug something else. We also have the podcast Another Round of Tape on Wednesday morning.
Yes. And of course, for all of our VODs, please go to our YouTube. Although I think I've fallen behind a little bit. I need to upload a couple, but yes. And of course, I am your sadistic dungeon master, Merlin the Magister. If you want to watch me play games poorly, please go follow me on Twitch. I play League of Legends and Apex Legends. OCE's best Poppy ? And the world's most mediocre Valkyrie. So if you want to come hang out there as I play Bronze 2 League, I do that. Apart from that, we have been VTuber Tabletop, and we will see you on the other side. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Buddy.
Bye.